Day 2 of ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship at match number 4. Lined up, it will be Oman, defending champions. They'll be taking on in-form Qatar team. The pictures are coming live from ICC Cricket Academy, Dubai. We have already witnessed a close encounter match number 3, which was played between Bahrain and Kuwait, and Bahrain getting better of Kuwait in that game. It's all about the excitement in this tournament. For the first time in the second edition, these two teams will be up against each other. So Oman versus Qatar, and let's head down to the center. It's Harman out there with both the captains for the all-important toss.
Toss time for the two teams. We've got Oman taking on Qatar. On my left, I've got the skipper of Qatar, Mohammad Rizlan. Alongside him, we've got Oman skipper Jatinder. And to oversee the toss, we have Iftikhar Ali, the match referee. The home team Qatar will have the flip, and Oman with the call. Heads is the call. Tail it is. Rizlan, you have won the toss. What do you go for a decide? Can you please have the mic, please?
We'll bowl first on this wicket.
What's the reason? This is your first game. Have you assessed the wicket?
Of course, I think we are playing first time in this venue, and also we saw the couple of matches which happened today and yesterday. So I think there is something for the bowlers early on. So we want to make use of it and put them under pressure. If anything around below 130 or 120, we will be in the game.
Yeah, you had a very good, successful World Cup qualifiers. Congrats on that. And you'll be looking forward to dominate in this ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship also.
Definitely, I think we had a good ICC event, and yeah, that is done and dusted. All focus is on to GCC, and hopefully we will have a good start from today.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Good luck, bro. Jatinder, toss not in your favor. You'll have to bat first. What do you have to say on that?
Well, I don't think the track is going to change much. Over the 20 overs. So I think certainly good toss to lose.
Okay, that's a good one. How's the team combination? How's the mood in the camp? It's your first game. What are you looking into?
Well, I think we have had a couple of games back home. We had a couple tri-series, the FTP, and then we had a bilateral series with the Netherlands. So I think the boys have shaping up really well. And we have got the blend of experience and the youngsters. So we're hoping to play some good cricket.
Wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So you heard it from the toss. Qatar has won it and has decided to go for a bowl first. See you with the live action.
The toss going in favor of Qatar, and Rizlan, the captain, opting to bowl first. And looking at the conditions, I believe it can be a right decision made by Rizlan, and the right time to introduce my co-commentator. Joining me for the first time today is Mohammad Rashid. Welcome, Rashid.
Thank you, Mudassir. Good afternoon to the viewers as well. Well, that's the lineup for the two teams. You're right. I think that's a good decision by Qatar. Also, considering that there's a bit of cloud cover here at the ICC Academy in Dubai as well. Let's have a look at the two lineups for Oman and Qatar. For Oman, they've got Jatinder Singh, the captain. He's a brilliant batter at the top of the innings. You'll see him coming out. He's very dangerous as well. Sayyid Amir Kaleem, the left arm spinner, coming into the side. Karan Sonavle. They've got Hamad Mirza. Wasim Ali, a new inclusion as well. Vinayak Shukla. Sufyan Mahmood, he's been in the Oman side for quite a while. So a lot of experience there in the form of Sufyan Mahmood and Mohammad Nadeem as well. Muzahir Raza, he's been in good touch as well. Jay Odedra, another good batter. They've been playing together for quite a while. Shakil Ahmed, the left arm spinner as well. So they've got a good mix of youth and experience in that Oman lineup. Talk us through Qatar, Mudassir.
It's led by Rizlan Ikbar, Mohammad Rizlan Ikbar, and the man in form, Imal Lianage, Mohammad Ahnaf, Saklan Arshad, the top order batter, and they do have the service of experience. It's Mohammad Tanveer who will be coming in the middle order, and he'll be the key for Qatar in this tournament. And the good news for Qatar is look out for this man, Mohammad Asim. He is a debutant. He had an excellent domestic season, and all eyes will be on Mohammad Asim, a true all-rounder who comes at top of the order, right-hand batter, and also bowls off-break deliveries. And they also have the services of Mohammad Nadeem, Mujibur Rahman, another left-arm orthodox, and an interesting future for Qatar cricket. Mohammad Ikramullah, the experienced fast bowler, Amir Farooq and Mohammad Jabir, two evenly balanced side. And if you talk about to Oman, you have been to Oman couple of times, and good to see someone like Jatinder Singh leading the side, and he did a pretty good job.
Oh yes, I think he's been wonderful as a captain. Jatinder Singh, he's led the troops well. He's maneuvered his resources quite nicely, and for Qatar as well, I think they've got a very strong lineup. You were talking about Imal Lianage. He's been amongst the runs in the recent past as well. He's been very prolific for Qatar, and it's interesting to see Mohammad Asim making his debut as well into the national side.
And Rashid, tell our viewers the players to watch out if you talk about Oman side.
Well, I think for Oman, it's definitely Jatinder Singh, the captain, who's definitely going to make an impact in this game. They've got somebody like Mohammad Nadeem as well. Shakil Ahmed, he's that left-arm spinner. They've got Jay Odedra. I think there's a lot of 11 out of these 11 that will make an impact as well. It's going to be a very interesting tournament. That's the schedule so far. We've already witnessed that first day yesterday where UAE was taking on Bahrain, Kuwait took on Saudi Arabia, and today Kuwait and Bahrain, they had a match thriller as well. Qatar versus Oman is just scheduled now to start in a few moments. Tomorrow we've got UAE taking on Oman. That's going to be an interesting game, and the second game tomorrow is going to be Saudi Arabia taking on Qatar.
So back-to-back games for all these teams, so no time for them. They need to be on their toes while preparing themselves going into this tournament. Saudi Arabia, they will be up against Bahrain on 16th December. Back-to-back matches, UAE versus Kuwait. But for me, it will be UAE versus Oman. That is tomorrow, the first game. It will be the key contest between these two sides.
Yes, that's going to be an interesting encounter as well between the two sides. And also, have a look at the format of the tournament. 6 teams playing up against each other, and the top 2 teams will fight it out on the 21st of December. That will be the final day, and that will be the final. This is what they'll be playing for. And I think at the moment you can't tell which 2 teams are going to make it to the final, because it's been such an interesting tournament and such strong sides as well, coming all the way from all over the Gulf.
I don't want you put in a position of bother, because in the first edition you were there in Qatar. It was Oman and UAE played that final, and Oman are the defending champions. Early days in this tournament, but your predictions for the 2 teams going into the finals?
Well, that's very early in the tournament, but I think UAE is one team to watch out for. I say this because home conditions will be favoring them, and also, like you mentioned, they were the finalists in the previous edition. Oman is a very strong side. We've seen Kuwait, Bahrain also fighting out quite nicely. Saudi Arabia have got a lot of batting power. They also will be featuring in this tournament, and they'll be looking to come into the finals as well. But 2 teams that if you would want me to pick up now, considering the way things have proceeded, I think UAE is a strong contender. Alongside them, I think Oman would be one team to watch out for.
Absolutely. And somehow the way the Bahrain they made a comeback, they look better after defeating their opposition, and quite a few debutants. The left-arm orthodox Mujib getting a cap, a proud moment for Mujib, for his family and for his coaches.
Yes, a very proud moment, and I think it's going to be interesting. The 2 umpires making their way to the middle. Umpire Rahat Ali on the left of the screens, and Asim Mahmood and Rahat Ali. On the left of the screen is Mr. Rahat Ali, and on the right is Asim Mahmood, the 2 on-field umpires. The match referee for today's game, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. TV umpire Zahid Usman, and the 4th umpire will be Shiju Sam Manil. The 2 batters for Oman making their way to the middle. Sayyid Amr Kaleem, alongside him Jatinder Singh. So 2 usual openers for Oman. We've seen them open the innings a lot of times.
A left and right hand combination, top of the order. The captain himself, Jatinder Singh, alongside him the former captain and the experienced player Amir Kaleem. What a comeback he made, especially in those 50-over format. He batted brilliantly, bowled beautifully. He was the player of the match for a couple of times for Oman in that series against Netherlands and UAE. These are the different conditions, different format, and they are up against a good sides like Qatar.
Yeah, and I think they're following the similar pattern we've seen in the tournament. All the teams, most of the teams, they have a destructive opener at one end and somebody at the other end who is a lot more stable, who provides a lot of stability to the batting order. Saeed Amir Kaleem will be providing the stability. Jatinder Singh, we know he likes to go after the bowling. He's very destructive at the top of the order. So he'll be taking his guard. Jatinder 69 matches for him, 1,544 runs, best of 73 unbeaten, a very good strike rate, over 100.
Absolutely, all eyes will be on the captain, the number 10, Jatinder Singh, to provide an electrifying start to Oman in their first game of this tournament. And alongside him is Syed Amir Kaleem, the experienced Kaleem, 53 games, 630, a true all-rounder in this side, 59 best, and a strike rate 113. But if they can stay till 5 or 6 overs, they can do the damage. And to start the proceeding with the balls, it's Jabir, 18 matches, 21 wickets. He'll be the key with the new ball for Qatar.
Oh, yeah, he's got a knack of picking up early wickets, and that's what Qatar would want. They would want him to pick up wickets, especially that of Jatinder Singh. Not let him off the hook very easily. Don't provide any loose deliveries to him.
So taking their own time, the on-field umpire making sure everything is in place. But talking about the field, there is a slip in position. Looking at the condition, there is a movement in the air for the fast bowler. Plenty of coverage on the offside. There is a deep third and deep fine leg. Regulation field for the fast bowler.
Yeah, good strong field setup, aggressive as well. There's a bit of breeze blowing. It's going towards from third towards the long on region, blowing across. So that will also provide some kind of movement to the faster bowlers. These are very conducive conditions for fast bowling. We've seen yesterday and today as well. There's been quite a bit of movement in the air.
The experienced Mohammad Tanvir. He was leading the side in the previous edition of Gulf Cup. On-field umpire Rahat, and he will be the key, the star in making for Qatar. It's a debut game for Mohammad Asim.
Yeah, they'll have to be very careful against Jatinder Singh. We're just moments away from the first delivery being bowled. Just waiting for the field to be set and will be good to go. A slip in place. There's a short square leg, deep fine leg, a deep third in position. The two fielders outside the 30-yard, deep third and a deep fine leg. Packed offside field. Mr. Rahat calls it play, and play it is. First delivery coming up. Jatinder Singh to face Mohammad Jabir. Oh, that's down the leg sides. A field straight away, but I think that was clipping off the pad.
What an ideal start. Just drifting down the leg, brushing his pads, and what a take by the wicket keeper Imal Lianage. A full length dive. Excellent stuff, and a good decision by Rahat.
Yeah, early on, big appeal there from everybody behind the stumps and the bowler as well. But the umpire giving the right decision, was clipping off his pad. Good take though. Lianage doing the right thing behind the stumps. He's very agile. The change the field now. They've taken off the slip and placed him at short mid-wicket. With the ball coming into the right-hander, I think that is one of the reasons why that slip is being taken off. Oh, that's another good delivery. That's a brilliant delivery. Asking the question once again. That's a loud appeal. The umpire is unmoved. It will be another dot ball though.
Everything is happening here. Slip coming out towards that short mid-wicket, and all of a sudden there's a movement. What a delivery, beautifully bowled. They were convinced, but a good decision from Rahat. The experience of Rahat, he wasn't convinced there.
Yeah, very good decision. There was clearly some gap between bat and ball, but that was a brilliant delivery. Squared him up completely. Mr. Rahat Ali, the on-field umpire, very experienced, and straight away there's been a lot of tests for him. Another good delivery, this time straight to that fielder at short mid wicket. This is very good bowling by Jabir. Bowling in the right areas, asking the right questions.
And Asim Mahmood, the partner for Rahat Ali in this game. And coming back to what you said earlier, the wind blowing from third man towards the long on region, and that is the reason the slip coming out. A good captaincy, quickly making the adjustment in the field. In the air, but off the mark in style. Uppercut. 4 runs for Jatinder and 4 runs for Oman.
That's a brilliant shot by Jatinder, waiting for that delivery. There was a lot of width offered, and that's what Jatinder enjoys. Wide and cut nicely. Was never going to keep it along the carpet. Always wanted to play it over the fielder's head and got it nicely for a boundary. That's a brilliant way to get off the mark. That'll ease a lot of pressure as well. Good start here for both the teams, I say. So now another change in the field. The third fielder has been brought into the circle, and he's taken a square leg on the rope alongside the fine leg. And rolls down the leg side. Will be leg buys, I think, but he might come back for the second. Yes, good running between the wickets. Oh, I don't think that's the right approach. That's very defensive from the bowler if he's keeping those two fielders on the onside. So you would expect the ball to come into the right-hander and bowl a lot more straighter. So that takes away that outside edge that you look for early on.
Indeed, and early days that to just 4 deliveries so far in this over, and lot of changes in the field. The captain Rizlan away, but now he's leaking runs. That extra movement, and with the new ball he's struggling, Jabir.
Well, he's forced to bowl a little straighter. The dugout for Oman, head coach Mr. Duleep Mendis. Mr. Mazhar as well alongside him. But I think coming back to the game, Jabir has been a lot straighter. Has bowled nicely, clipped away towards the onside, towards square leg. Will only be a single, but this is very good batting by Jatinder Singh. End of over number 1. 8 on the board for Oman. New bowler Amir Farooq. He'll be coming in from the far end. He's very experienced as well. Amir Farooq has been playing a lot of games for Qatar. We've seen him recently in Qatar for the qualifying games as well. 8 on the board after the end of over number 1. Jatinder on strike on 5 of 6. Oh, that's pulled away. That's a shot of authority, and that's pulled really nicely. I'll race away towards the boundary. Brilliant looking shot from Jatinder. Not a good start this for Amir. Slightly short, a bit straight as well, and Jatinder was onto it in a flash. Read that length very early and dispatched that for a boundary. That is a shot of authority. That's a brilliant shot. I'll give him so much confidence as a batter. Well, Jatinder Singh, once he gets going, it's really difficult to stop him. This is on to 9 of 7 deliveries. A lot of problems here now for Rizlan and Amir Farooq. That's the field set up. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Good comeback, but equally well played by Jatinder. Gets it in the gap and picks up a single. We'll see Amir Kaleem for the first time.
You can see that class in his batting. Quick single has been taken. What a comeback story. If we talk about Amir Kaleem,
Center, please.
he made sure to score plenty of runs in domestic circuit. He forced the selectors to change their mind, and now you can see Amir Kaleem back in the Oman national side as a true match winner. So left hand right hand combination at top of the order for Oman.
That's always troubling for the bowlers. Oh, it's a no ball, is it? It's been called as a no ball. Yes, we heard that early. But a good shot from Amir Kaleem. He's off the mark with a boundary. That's a brilliant way to get off the mark.
To first ball and good game awareness. Straight away he knows he heard that call from the umpire and went after the bowler. So poor start for Amir Farooq and rightly punished by Amir Kaleem.
Let's have a look at the no ball once again. Yeah, clearly over the line. Some part of the boot must be behind the line. A very good decision from the umpire. Straight away that hand went up, and I think you're right. He heard that, Amir Kaleem, and straight away went for that shot towards the vacant area and got a boundary for himself. This is a brilliant start for Oman now. Free hit coming up. Oh, missed it. There's a lot of shape on that from Amir Farooq. What a good delivery that is to bowl as a free hit delivery.
A good comeback. But good to see these two batters. They forced the captain to remove that first slip. So things not going in favor of Qatar. Rizlan winning the toss and opting to bat first. That strong breeze blowing across the ground, not helping the cause of the bowlers. They are unable to control the new ball.
Yeah, not bowling in the right areas. I think this can go in their favor. We've seen this wicket. Very conducive to fast bowling. Oh, it's in the gap. Wasn't from the middle of the blade, but this might just run away for yet another boundary. Amir Kaleem, he'll take that. Wasn't controlled, but that'll be another boundary.
Runs are coming thick and fast for Oman. So couple of boundaries for Amir Kaleem, and in trouble is Amir Farooq. 14 runs so far leaked by Amir Farooq in just 4 deliveries. What a start. It wasn't a bad delivery, but thick outside edge and no protection in the deep. Going past that short third man, a quick lightning outfield helping Amir Kaleem to fetch that boundary.
Yeah, with the ball moving away from the left-hander, I thought he would keep a deep third in place and a fine leg in the circle. Comes down the track and plays that towards the short fine fielder. They've made the change in the field now. Deep third on the boundary rope for the left-hander, but that'll change again with the right-hander Jatinder coming back on strike.
How impressed are you by this top order batting of Oman? The left hand right hand combination is the experienced Amir Kaleem. At the other end, the young captain Jatinder Singh.
Yeah, very, very experienced Amir Kaleem at the other end, and I thought he would probably just try to rotate strike, but he's gone after the bowling as well. Oh, this is a good delivery. Excellent comeback by Amir on the last delivery, but this over has produced a lot of runs for Oman. Excellent start to their campaign in this Gulf Championship. 23 for no loss after the end of over number 2.
Covering your leg stick.
So Mohammad Jabir to continue, bowl his second over, gave away 6 in his first. I think he was very impressive, but when he made that change in the field, that is what went against him. He's got Amir Kaleem on strike now. Slip in place as well, this is good. with the ball moving away from the left-hander. They want to slip in place. Quick single, chance of a run out should have been directed, and I'll tell you what, Mudassir Amir would have been struggling.
It wasn't needed. A risky single. Good pick up and a release from Rizlan. A direct hit wasn't needed. But a quick single has been taken by Amir and Jatin. They came out with a plan, targeting the bowlers in the power play. Brilliant start. 24 on board, 10 wickets in hand. Just 2.4 overs bowled.
This is a very good start. It's nicely played. Soft hands. And picks up an easy single. This is outstanding batting. This is very sensible as well. The dugout is enjoying that. So are the two batters out there in the middle. They're enjoying the bowling from Qatar. If there's a loose delivery, both of them are making sure that they dispatch it for a boundary. If it's a good delivery, they're making sure they convert it into a single. That's the kind of batting you need on this track.
A good game awareness. They're not just getting carried away the way they started getting those boundaries, but they are also making sure to rotate the strike, taking those quick singles.
Once again, a little too straight there from Jabir. He's got a left-hander on strike with the ball moving away from the left-hander and a slip in place as well. I thought he would be bowling outside the channel, outside the offside channel, but he's bowling a little too straight for my liking to Amr Kaleem. Well, a big shout out going to our sponsors, 7 Districts, for sponsoring this event. A big shout out going to all our sponsors and to all our production crew as well. Behind the scenes, providing these live pictures live from the ICC Cricket Academy. It's a TPT 360 production. Nicely bowled and equally well played by Jatinder Singh. Now, Mudassir, I think they've got a plan. And against Mohammad Jabir, I think Jatinder is going to take the lead as a batter. He'll try to go up against him because the ball coming into him. And on the other end, we saw in the previous over against the other bowler, it was Amir Kaleem, Amir Farooq. He was making sure that he takes as much strike as possible.
Wanted to go big, but no proper connection between bat and ball. So dot delivery, a good comeback by Jabir after going for some runs in his first over. He was a bit wayward. Now correcting his line and length, but they need to break this partnership. What a start provided by Jatin and Amir.
Yeah, very good start so far. 26 for no loss. They would want to continue this. And now they have to make sure that they don't lose a wicket. They have played some deliveries. They've gotten used to the pace of the wicket. Oh, this is played nicely up in the air over mid-on. That was Tanveer there with that jump to try and grab that ball. Wasn't able to do that. They pick up a couple of runs in the process. And those 2 runs will end over number 3. Good start here for Oman. It's 28 for no loss. Amr Farooq to continue. Gave a 15 in his first over. Bowled a no ball as well. He'll have to be careful. They can't leak too many extras with the way Oman have started. 28 on the board already. This is a brilliant start to them. One of the best we've seen in the tournament so far. Oh, way down the leg side. That'll be called as a wide. Lenage does well to keep that. So yeah, I think this is a very good start. Oh, I think Lianage has probably injured himself while collecting that ball. That doesn't look very good for Qatar. He's one of the more prolific batters. Opens the innings and has been amongst the runs in the recent past.
So this tournament we have seen the physios were kept busy and in pain. Imal Lianage top order batter, the wicket keeper of Qatar. So 29 for no loss. And looking for that first breakthrough. No change in the plans from Rizlan. The likes of Amir Farooq going for plenty of runs. Jabir, he was a bit wayward.
Magic spray comes out. Yeah, and it does its magic. I don't know how, but every time that magic spray comes out, it takes just 5 or 10 seconds for the player to be back on their feet. On this occasion, it's Nirmal Lianage who's injured his hand, and I think now he's fine. Magic spray has done its trick.
Let's try this spray in commentary box or even in the production room.
But we're not injured, Mudassir.
Let us injure someone, and you can try that magic spray. But the good news, he's on his feet. Imal Lianage.
That was a good take. Was way down the leg side. We were talking about how Amir needs to be careful with his extras. They can't allow too many runs, too many free runs to be given away to Oman, who are already on a brilliant start. 29 for no loss in 3 overs. We're talking about how this is such a good opening partnership. Haven't seen such a good partnership other than the one between Faisal Khan and Abdul Wahid for Saudi Arabia. They started off well too.
Rightly said, but again in that partnership, it was Faisal Khan who got the bulk of the runs. But talking about this partnership, both the batters are making sure to get those runs. A brilliant take by Imal Lianage, saving some runs for his team. A deliberate replay towards the third man region, opening the face of the blade. Very calculative when it comes to getting those runs, Amir Kaleem.
Oh yeah, he's very smart in his approach. That's what we enjoy so much. We have been seeing him play for such a long time, and he just maneuvers the ball around so easily, picks up singles at will, and that's what you need in your opening batter. You need somebody who can rotate strike, and when your partner is in trouble at the other and he's not getting going, you make sure that you score runs as well, and that's what Amir Kaleem does so well. So this is a very good partnership and a very good opening partnership as well for Oman. Nicely played. This is a good delivery by Amir Farooq. Slightly fuller and making sure that he bowls it straight to Jatinder.
The weather has been very kind today. The players are enjoying their outing out there in the middle, winning the toss. They're struggling to get that first wicket of Oman.
Oh, just clears his front foot. Doesn't get it from the middle of the bat. He wanted to smack that out of the park. Doesn't get a hold of it. Qatar are still looking for the opening, for the breakthrough. They haven't been able to really trouble the batters. We've seen a couple of good deliveries, but it's not been very consecutive here from the Qatar bowlers. They haven't been consistent with the line and length, and that is one of the reasons why I think they haven't been able to really make an impact in the wickets column.
On the back foot, connects well, some work for the fielder in the deep. And look at that running between the wickets. And now he's pushing his partner, the senior player Amir Kaleem, pushing Jatinder Singh for the second run. So excellent running between the wickets.
Yeah, that was a good shot to start with. Slightly shorter length. He read the length early and made sure that he comes back for the second run. The coach enjoyed that. We saw Mr. Dulip Mendes appreciating that second run too. And this is how you need to bat at the top of the order. You need to make sure you convert singles into doubles and loose deliveries are dispatched. Oh, inside edge. Very lucky that didn't ricochet onto the stumps. Good comeback by Amir Farooq. This has been a better over in the context of the game. His first over went for 15 runs. He's conceded just 4 in the 5 deliveries he's bowled so far.
A good comeback. And at the other end, Jatinder Singh, he needs to be very careful as the ball is just coming into Jatinder and trying to play away from the body, trying to play towards that corner. He can be in trouble.
Just trying to clear that front leg and heave that towards the onside. We'll have to be a little more careful here. They can't allow a sniff to Qatar. Oh, that's a good delivery. Cramped him for room there. But they cross through for a single. Will be leg buys to end over number 4. Oman are off to a good start here. 33 for no loss. Change the bowling. It's going to be a spinner. Mohammad Nadeem, 40 matches for him. 40 wickets as well. Look at that economy, 6.54. That's good for a spinner to bowl in the power play. So Rizlan has made a change. Now we'll have to wait and see if this works for them. But I think this is a good move. Taking the pace off. Jatinder, we saw, enjoys pace on the ball. And Nadeem is a very smart operator. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard, deep mid-wicket and a deep long on. And it's going to be Jatinder Singh, who's on 15 of 18. Oh, that's nicely bowled. That's a very good delivery. Giving a little bit of air as well. Not scared to toss it up to Jatinder Singh. Asking him to go towards the onside. There's a trap set. Mid-wicket and long on. And I think that's a very good line bowled by Nadeem previously on the first delivery. Starts off somewhere on the leg stump. That's the offside field. Packed in the ring. And on the onside, as we mentioned, he's got a mid-wicket and long on. Comes down the track and plays it wide off the mid-off fielder. They'll pick up a single. But this is where the experience of Amr Kaleem will come into play. Left-arm spinner bowling to a left-hander. He is he should be more comfortable against the left-arm spinner.
Absolutely. We have seen him getting plenty of runs, especially against left-arm orthodox. And there's a change in the field, left-hand, right-hand combination. The first change for the first time, a spinner bowling in this game. With soft hand, sort of a single, but a good start by Nadeem. But as a spinner, I would love him to give that loop. Let the batters go after him.
Oh yeah, he's got the right kind of field set. Deep mid-wicket and long on in place for the left-hander as well. So he can afford to give it a bit of air. Goes with the sweep shot. That's what Kaleem does so well. He makes sure that he places the ball in the gap and picks up easy singles. Doesn't put pressure on his partner.
He looks completely different batter, Amir Kaleem, in his second innings. Making comeback, this Oman national side is hungry for runs. Now Captain Rizlan coming towards that mid-off position. Good use of the feet. He knows where the fielders are exactly positioned. Just making room, going toward that leg stick and lofting Nadeem over the mid-off. A brilliant timing.
Awesome, magnificently up. And got brilliant result for that. I think Lianage enjoyed that as well. Appreciating that shot. That was a brilliant hit. Unbelievable, I must say.
Even the dugout, the likes of Vinayak and Wasim, they are having a good time because a good start has been provided by these two, Jatin and Amir. 41 for no loss. Nadeem going for some runs.
Oh, this is another good shot. This is another brilliant hit. That'll be back-to-back sixes for Jatinder. What a brilliant batting performance from the captain at the top. That will be the end of over number 5. Back-to-back sixes for Jatinder. 5 overs completed. This is a brilliant start for Oman. 47 for no loss.
Five overs, 47 with our loss. A very good start for Oman as Amir Farooq continues for his third over. Swing and a miss. That out swinging delivery, really well bowled. And that big hit coming in from the bat of Jatinder Singh. He's such a class batter. And look at that inside out. This was one of the finest hits. Straight into the ICC Academy. It's a really good start. Trying to go for that. Again, that swing bothering the batter. Amir Farooq, he's making a good comeback. Had a first expensive over. A couple of dot deliveries to start.
Well, as always, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Seven Districts, for their unwavering support. They've been instrumental and they've always ensured that they support a good cause. Proud sponsors of the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship. Full delivery on the pads. Amir Kaleem. Oh, directed to. That is a very, very sad dismissal. Amir Kaleem looks like he was well short of his crease.
Yes, Shoaib. Was there a need for do that? He was wrapped up on the pads. Amir Farooq doing the smart thing. Collecting the ball and that underarm throw. And let's have a look at that. Yes, he's well shot. The third umpire will give that as OUT, out. A big wicket. There's the signal from the umpire. He was looking good. He'll be really sad. Not the way you would have wanted to be out. Amir Kaleem, 13 from 12. A run out. 47 for the loss of 1 after 5.3.
In at number 3, Karan Sonavle. Early career for him for the Oman side. 3 matches, 21 runs, but he is a good batter. Very handy, can bowl some off spin as well. But just one of the upcoming cricketers in Oman.
Early days for him. He's got a lot of talent. In at number 3. Has been a good start from the two openers, Jatinder and Amir. But just at the brisk of the end of the power play, they get that wicket. Still have another 3 deliveries before the power play comes to an end.
First ball, gets it right from the middle of the bat. Nicely driven, but straight to the fielder. Originally from India, Maharashtra, Karan Sonavle. That's the wicket, the run out. Amir Kaleem had no idea where the ball was. He was just looking at his partner and good game awareness. The underarm throw doing the trick. Out for 12. Brings Karan Sunavle back into the mix. Hit straight to mid-off and will be off the mark with that single.
Just a little room on offer. Works it away. Soft hands. Gets off the mark. Even the previous delivery that he played, as you mentioned, came in from the middle of the bat. That's good early signs for the batter. Jatinder, the skipper, he's looking in good touch. Will have to extend his innings and get his team to a good total.
Important that he stays out there in the middle. He's played 22 deliveries, so he's got a fair idea of how the pitch is behaving. Gets the inside edge and a quick single taken. Very similar to the one that Amir Kaleem was looking to do, but this time they've got an early call and they'll finish the over with a single. 6 overs done, 49 for 1. So that's the batting card so far. 1 wicket lost for Oman. It was Amir Kaleem that was run out. They've still got some batting left after this, but these two will want to stitch a partnership, Jatinder and Karan Sunavle. And there you go, the power play signal, which means the 6 overs are completed and now the field restrictions have been uplifted.
And that's how the game started. Jatinder Singh getting those boundaries alongside Amir Kaleem. Against that over of Amir Farooq, his first over, pretty expensive. Back into the live action. Good start here. Mujibur Rahman. It's bowling well. Good start.
Yes, nicely bowled that first delivery. Brings out the reverse, gets it from the middle of the bat, and that is a signature Jatinder Singh shot. His innings is incomplete if he doesn't play one. What a hit.
Yeah, I got in position early. Premeditated shot. And as you said, just Jatinder Singh things. Look at that. Came in from the meat of the bat and a half a dozen. One bounce for, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, good hit from Jatinder Singh. Now plays it towards the long on for a single. Jatinder Singh, the captain now, missed the World Cup. Was not part of the squad that went to the West Indies to play the T20 World Cup. But he's back in the mix of things. He's back in the squad and he's leading this young side. Not a lot of experience, but they've got some good talent. Had the opportunity of covering a few domestic games in Oman, and I've seen the rise of Karan Sunavle. He's looked good and he's scored a lot of runs in the domestic circuit. Hopefully, he can repeat that kind of performance at the international level as well.
And that's what Oman would be hoping for. It's been worked away. Jatinder Singh, he looks good at the moment. Moves on to 35 with that single. And as you said, Shoaib, the rise. I spoke to Jatinder. He told me that he was injured for a while. That kept him away from the squad and couldn't play that T20 World Cup in 2024.
Hit straight back to the bowler, and that'll be the end of the over. Not a bad over. A good shot from Jatinder getting them that boundary. 7 overs done, 56 for 1. 56 for 1 after 7 overs. It's the captain Jatinder Singh for Oman out there in the middle. And with him is Karan Sonavle, his new partner. It will be Amir to continue. Left arm around the wicket. Oh, what a save. Outstanding fielding effort there. Magnificent. Full-fledged dive and saved a certain boundary.
Here was the skipper Rizlan diving all the way towards his right. That's crunched by Jatinder. Excellent piece of work. Saving a couple of runs for the side, the skipper. And that's got to sting a bit. He's a strong man though, Rizlan. There will be a physio coming in to have a check on that. So Rizlan having a check there from the physio. Mujib alongside the skipper Rahat Ali. Relaxed faces. The coach of Oman. He's got a smile alongside the assistant coach, the coordinator as well. Let's hit him just around that thumb area. Shoaib, while playing cricket, have you got a lot of hits there?
Well, it's a part and parcel of the game, isn't it? Anyone who's played any kind of competitive cricket, even in fact gully cricket or at whatever level, they've always had that as a part of their cricketing journey. Injuries are so common. Meanwhile, the coaching staff of Qatar Cricket Association, the Qatar team, they've done well. They've qualified recently for the T20 Asia qualifiers alongside UAE. So they are on the right path, Qatar team. Meanwhile, this one's been pulled and pulled well. Karan Sonavle will get his first boundary. That is a very good shot. Quick hands and 4 runs.
Got in position early and pulls it away with some class and ease. That was bread and butter shot for him. He's such an elegant batter. And some good fielding there outside the boundary line. "61 for 1. Karan Sonavle. You've watched him closely. Shoaib, talk us about it a little bit more.
Yes, he's a middle order bat for Oman, plays for the domestic side. I have been there on a few occasions and also leads one of the domestic teams. So he's got that leadership quality as well. Karan Sonavle, very cool, very calm and composed. Technically sound, just like that, plays that beautifully over extra cover. That could be another boundary. No, doesn't have the legs to go all the way. Will get a couple of runs. So Karan Sonavle now being brought into the team. He brings a fresh perspective to the side, and hopefully he can endure his international career and score a lot of runs for his side.
Yeah, looks like a very confident batter in that previous shot. Played on the rise, got in position. He's got a very strong bottom hand as well.
Slower delivery and worked away. This is what I was just trying to prove or mention, that Karan, he doesn't get carried away with the situation. He's got a boundary, he got a couple of runs over extra cover, but immediately decided to just work that away towards square leg for a single.
Yeah, was that slower delivery? He's bowled that well. And Ahmed Farooq has done well. First over was very expensive. Went away for 15 runs. Has been a good strong comeback from him.
Yeah, hasn't got wickets, but he effected that run out of Amir Khalil. Bowling his fourth over. They will get 2 runs. Bowling 4 overs on the trot. Amir, never easy, and we don't see that too often in T20 cricket, especially in modern day T20.
Yeah, Shoaib, you usually use a lot of new bowlers, but here, Amir, we've seen him that he uses the new ball really well, and that's the reason why the skipper continues with him. Even after being a little expensive, there was that belief by the skipper Rizlan on the experienced Amir Farooq.
Played with soft hands again. Will get a run. Good cricket overall. Good run and good fielding as well. 8 overs, 67 for 1. Brings out the reverse again, Jatinder. He's so good at that shot. It won't go all the way, but it will fetch him 2 runs. It's such a risky shot. He scored a lot of runs playing that reverse sweep, and he's gotten out on quite a few occasions playing that shot. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but he does believe in that shot.
This time making room for himself. Plays that towards that wide long off. I believe that reverse hit is always a high risk, high reward kind of a shot. Little risky and no need for that at the moment. But again, he wants to take on the bowler, wants to attack against him, and knows the fielder is up inside the circle.
Hit straight. Nicely middled it, Karan. He's looking in good touch. I think he's enjoying batting on this wicket. Very similar to wickets that you get in Oman. They've got some bounce and carry, except for the last time I went there. It was different. They had slow turning wickets in the 50 over format, but generally these wickets are very similar to their home conditions, and that's why I think Jatinder and Karan both will feel at home in terms of these pitches.
Yeah, and it's also some smart cricket here from Jatinder, using his feet, getting those singles in.
Oh, that could be a wicket. It is. What a catch from Amir. Good jump at the right time, and Karan, well, his stay in the middle is a very short one. Mujib gets his first wicket.
Karan trying to go over that fielder. An excellent catch from Amir Farooq, perfecting his jump. The timing was excellent. It's a fair delivery, and Mujib gets his first wicket. As the prize wicket of Karan Sonavle was looking pretty good. And look at that catch. Excellent piece of work by the fielder in the deep. And Oman lose another wicket. Karan goes back for 10 from 9. 72 for the loss of 2.
Hamad Mirza, the wicket-keeper batter for Oman. Again, young career for him, 7 matches, best of 62, so he's got a 50 to his name. Hamad Mirza. He's come out to bat and to give company to his skipper, Jatinder Singh, in the middle. He's on 43, Jatinder. Not a bad score on the board, Harman. 72 on the board, but they've lost 2 wickets. That's a slight concern for them.
Just the 2 wickets that they've lost. But again, you've still got the skipper there in the middle. He's eyeing his 50, 7 away for that. Ahmad, the new man. Final delivery of the over. Plays that really well through covers. Will only get a single. 9 overs completed. It's 73 for the loss of 2.
Asim check.
73 for 2 after 9 overs. Another spinner introduced into the attack. Asim has come into bowl. A very handy spinner. Harman, what do you have to say about Asim?
Starts off well. He's looking for 2 runs. Ahmad, he's pretty quick. He's talking about Asim. He's got that scramble seam that he does. Very deceptive bowler because doesn't reveal the hand till the very end. And as a batter, it's really difficult to pick up such a batter. And that was how the last wicket was dismissed. Look at that catch. Amir Farooq jumping in the air. Oh, that was some delicate touch. That's a good shot. Jobber with the chase, but the ball will win the race. A boundary for Jatinder. He moves closer to his 50.
Yes, he's looked in fine touch, Jatinder Singh. He's played some really solid hits, and this one is just pure class. Played it late and played it in the gap. Complete control and a quality shot from a quality cricketer. Moves on to 47. Nicely bowled. Good comeback from Asim.
And this is the ball I was talking about. Can drift it in. And that scramble seam. Shoaib, spinners dominating the world of T20 cricket, I would say. How often do we see spinners? And there's Karan Sonavle, the previous batter to be dismissed for Oman. Ahmad playing that with soft hands. Another single for him. Accompanying his skipper well. They need to stitch up a partnership.
Yeah, they just showed Karan Sonavle and how he was disappointed with the way he got out. That look was of disappointment. You can see that he's not very happy. You need to grab the opportunity when it comes, and that is something that Karan Sonavle hasn't been able to do well so far. That was a brilliant ball from Asim, getting some turn on a wicket which is not offering too much turn. Tells you the quality that he possesses. Nicely worked away. He's playing against a top quality batter, Jatinder Singh. He's on 48. Will get 2. He's going for the 3rd as well. This is really good running and very good cricket. What a knock from the Jatinder Singh, the captain. In this first game, in an important fixture, he rises to the occasion. And how many times has he done that? Yes, the celebration, the thigh-fi says it all.
Yeah, that celebration, we've seen that a lot. The skipper leading from the front. Halfway stage done. After 10, Oman 83 for the loss of 2. A 50 for the skipper, Jatinder. There will be a change in some voices for the next 5 overs. Rashid alongside Mudassir Ali. 51 not out from 37. 4 fours and 2 sixes. And we will head towards a drinks break, and there will be a change in the com box.
Ten overs completed, 83 for 2. Good innings this from Jatinder Singh, 51 of 37, leading from the front. It's going to be Mohammad Nadeem continue his second over. Gave away 14 in the first one. Jatinder has been brilliant in this inning so far. He's played a lot of excellent shots, some reverse hits as well. Oh, that's taken the outside edge. Straight to the fielder, but they'll cross through for a quick single. 84 for 2 at the moment. Our Oman, they're off to a good start, especially because of this man, Jatinder Singh. He's been in excellent touch. He's played some magnificent shots. He was up and going straight away. That was one of the shots of the tournament. Not very easy to maneuver that, but he played that really nicely. Ahmad as well getting a single, then converting that single, putting pressure on the fielder to make it 2. They're going for the third as well. Wayward throw from the deep will allow them to come back for the third. This is not very good from Qatar. Very good running between the wickets, some intent as well. And talking about intent, joining me in the com box is Mudassir Ali.
Poor fielding effort coming from the fielder in the deep. Should have been just a single, but a couple of more runs added to the total. The young legs Hamad giving company to his captain Jatinder Singh with that added responsibility of making sure to lead the side. He looks in control and command when it comes to get the runs at the top of the order for Oman.
Oh, comes down the track and hits that towards long odd. It'll only be a single. That was a very good shot from Jatinder Singh. He's been playing some good shots, Mudassir. Some reverse switches as well, reverse hits as well. And he'll probably be the man who makes a difference in this game.
I think he's using the crease and the feet nicely in this innings. Not trying to hit it hard. It's all about the timing we have witnessed from Jatinder Singh throughout this innings. And what a start. One of the best starts this tournament, early days, but just couple of wickets down. 89 on board. They are looking to post some huge total on board. Hit with soft hands, sensible piece of batting. So he continues to excel with the bat. With that single, score moves to 90 for the loss of 2 at the end of over number 11.
It's going to be the off-break bowler. Ask him to continue. Oh, it's played inside out over extra cover. That'll run away towards the boundary. Nobody's going to stop that. That's another magnificent hit from the blade of Jatinder Singh.
He's dictating the terms out there in the middle. Jatinder Singh dealing in boundaries and maximums. A controlled aggression we have seen throughout this innings. Yet again, brilliant timing. Just managing to clear that fielder at covers.
That was a fine hit. He made room for himself and then made sure that he played it over that fielder's head at extra cover. Inching closer to the 100-run mark. Goes with the reverse hit once again. It's in the gap. The fielder unable to cut it off. It'll be a boundary. Back-to-back boundaries here for Jatinder Singh. He's putting on a show.
He's forcing the bowler to make adjustment. Now coming around the wicket. And look at that. He's always in control whenever he plays that reverse hit. Already got a maximum playing reverse hit early in this innings. Now a boundary. So couple of boundaries in this over. Back-to-back boundaries in fact.
Very good start to the over this for Oman and Jatinder Singh. He's on 62 of 43. Asim needs to slow it down. I think he's bowling a little too quick for my liking. Good effort at short fine leg. Nadeem has done well. It'll only be a single. The Qatar dugout enjoying that effort from Mohammad Nadeem. Oh, they've got 99 on the board, Mudassir, and what a start this is. Jatinder Singh, you're talking about how he's taken this role as a captain. And he's shining with that role. He's playing so well. That added responsibility on his shoulders, and he's just made it his own.
Oh, well said. We can see the difference in this unit of Oman. 100 comes up for Oman. Yet again, excellent running between the wickets, using those long boundaries to their advantage. Jatinder and Hamad. The leaking runs is Asim. Playing for the first time. A bit nervous. He looks a bit concerned, Rizlan.
Oh, shit! Nicely played in the gap once again. Release. The single add to the total. This is good batting by both these players. That'll be the end of the over as well. 103 on the board at the end of the over. Very content looking dugout there for Oman. Very happy with the proceedings so far. Oman have done well. Nadeem to continue. Nicely bowled and straight to the fielder. They wanted to go for the quick single, but wisely denied there by Jatinder Singh.
It's not at all in a hurry. A calculative knock we are witnessing from Jatinder, and good to see someone like Hamad Mirza, the young Mirza, giving that support. One more time, goes for that reverse hit, not in control, but poor effort coming from the fielders. You need to put that extra effort to get rid of Jatinder Singh. He survives.
Well, he's been so lucky today. Jatinder Singh wanted to go for the reverse hit once again. Was slower in the air from Nadeem, but unlucky. That fell into no man's land. There was nobody there. Nicely bowled once again, cramping him for room. Another dot ball. Nadeem has bowled well. I've enjoyed his spell so far.
It's a good over coming in by Nadeem. And look at that shift of weight on the back foot. Quick hands of Hamad Mirza.
That wasn't a bad delivery. I thought he got into position very early, read the length, and then made sure that he played it as flat as possible. Didn't try to go for the maximum. Would have resulted in a wicket. Once again, slightly short, but this is in the gap. They might come back for the second. The running has been superb between the wickets. They will complete 2 runs very easily. Jatinder doing the right thing, making sure that he plays it in the gap, converts the singles into doubles.
Come on, Nadeem bhai, come on. Finish it well, Nadeem bhai.
4 runs so far in this over. Goes for the terrible shot. Is there a chance for Imal? They are going up, they are celebrating, and the finger goes up. He took his own time, Rahat Ali. So at last, breakthrough has been provided by Nadeem. Trying to be innovative one more time, but this time Jatinder falls.
Well, first up, let's have a look at the front foot. Fair delivery, no problems there. But I think one shot too many from Jatinder Singh. And good sportsman spirit as well shown by Jatinder. He walked off straight as soon as the ball went up in the air. That's a brilliant effort. He's provided the start to Oman. What an entertaining knock this has been from Jatinder Singh. 69 of 50 deliveries, 6 boundaries and 2 maximums in that. 3rd wicket down for Oman. It's 107 on the board.
Helmet, DB.
New man in is Wasim. He'll be at the non-striker's end. That wicket fell on the last delivery. 7 matches, 65 runs, average of just 13. Best of 28, so a lot to do for him. He's just new in the international scene. There's going to be a change in the bowling as well. Mohammad Ikramullah, 19 matches, 22 wickets for him. He'll be coming in from the far end. A good opportunity for him with the new man in. It's nicely bowled. Very softly played towards the offside. Hamad Mirza picks up a single. But I think Hamad is doing the right thing. We saw Jatinder losing his wicket. Trying to go for that reverse hit once again. But, just lobbed up in the air and the catch, easy catch by Lianage.
I must say that you have an eagle eye, Rashid. I was just looking at the umpire, but good work done by you. You're watching Jatinder Singh. Good sportsman spirit shown by Jatinder Singh. a wicket going down. They need to make a comeback. They need a couple of more wickets, and as of now, it's the new batter Wasim Ali on strike.
Nicely played towards the onside. He'll be off the mark. He's coming back for the second. This is good running between the wickets. This is excellent. So the running between the wickets has been something to watch out for. Oman, Jatinder Singh offloading that effort. Captain making sure that he applauds his players. Look at that first run taken very quickly, and then straight away went for the second one. Good running. Well, some relief there for the captain Rizlan after the loss of after they picked up the wicket of Jatinder. I think there will be some relief for Rizlan, but Ahmed Farouk with that throw need a stronger throw there.
Poor stuff. That new batter on strike, and would love to see the boundary riders to just walk in. And running between the wickets has been excellent throughout this innings. Nelson on board with that extra experienced Ikramullah bowling his first over.
Once again trying to go for the block hole. They're coming back for the second. This is good running once again. The running has been superb. You're talking about how the fielders need to adjust themselves on the boundary rope. With the new man in, Jatinder out of the equation, they have to adjust themselves, come in a few yards inside the boundary rope.
I like the approach of the batters of Oman. They're not at all in a hurry. They are using those big boundaries and big gaps in their advantage. A new batter, Wasim Ali, with those couple of runs, moves to 4. Nowhere near that short third man. Nicely managed. That extra pace helping Wasim Ali. So Ikramullah leaking runs in his first over.
That one went more finer than he was expecting it to go. Wanted to cut that, but it was very close to the body, and that one just went away towards the deep third. Nobody stopping that. These are lucky runs, and these are important runs for Oman. They've got the momentum going, even though they lost Jatinder in the previous over. They made sure that the runs keep coming in. 10 so far and just 4 deliveries.
Make it 11 with that single. So good going by Oman, and they bat very deep down the order. The likes of Mohammad Nadeem yet to come. Even the number 11 Shakil Ahmed, he can get you runs. So they are in control and in command. They were asked to post a total, and they are doing an extremely good job.
Oh yes, I think, and this is very smart as well. Mohammad Nadeem batted up. Another batter who's ready to come in, but they would want these two to really go as long as possible. That'll be a dot ball to end over number 14. A good one this for Oman. 11 coming off it. 118 for 3 after 14.
Bowling change item round.
14 overs completed. 118 for 3. Match number 4 under progress between Oman and Qatar. Oman have done a wonderful job. Qatar winning the toss, selecting to field first. Haven't been able to pick up a lot of wickets, just 3 of them. Jatinder Singh with a brilliant performance with the bat. Has been dismissed just recently. Got to his 50 as well. Trying to make a change in the field. No, they're happy with the sweeper on the boundary rope. Asim into his 3rd over. He's given away 23 runs. Hasn't been amongst the wickets as yet. Bowling to Wasim. Nicely clipped towards the onside. There's a lot of real estate on offer. This is good running between the wickets. They're putting a lot of pressure on the fielders.
They're testing them. They're not trying to go hard. Played with soft hands. Straight away he knows there's an opportunity for that second run, and excellent running yet again by Wasim and Hamad. And quite surprisingly, the captain of Qatar, Rizlan, haven't used the services of the experienced Tanveer.
That's nicely played once again. That's in the gap. Slightly quicker as well. That's helped on its way for a boundary. That's a very good shot from Wasim.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come
What
on.
an knock he is playing. A good cameo coming in from Wasim Ali, using that pace offered by Asim. Clever manipulation of the field. No chance for Nadeem. So running hard, finding those boundaries. They are looking good, Oman.
Come on, Asim.
This is excellent.
Big bro,
Very
come on.
good little partnership going on between the two. Wasim has raced on to 15 of just 6 deliveries. And I think he's played some good knocks so far. Some good shots in that short knock. And I have enjoyed the way he plays with such soft hands in the gap and picks up, converts those singles into doubles.
So far, very impressive. On the back foot with ease.
Throw,
Play
release.
toward that extra
Good.
cover. Just a matter of time when these two batters, they'll shift the gears. 7 wickets in
Righty,
hand.
righty, righty.
Yeah, they'll just have to wait for another couple of overs, I think. They have gotten good runs in the previous over. They got 11. In this one, they've got 7 so far, with a couple more deliveries to go. So it looks like they'll finish at least with 10 runs in this over as well. So if they can go at 10 runs an over for the next 2 overs till the 17th, and with 7 wickets in hand, they'll definitely be looking at somewhere around 180. Oh, comes down the track, doesn't wait for anything. That's a magnificent hit. That's gotten from the middle of the bat all the way for a maximum.
He has some other plans, Rashid. The young boy Hamad Mirza taking on Asim, the weak link so far in the bowling of Qatar, and he's targeting Asim. Good use of the feet towards that corner. What a hit from young lad Hamad Mirza. Maximum and more runs for Oman. They move to 131 with that maximum.
And more trouble here for Qatar, even though they took out Jatinder Singh from the equation. But both of these batters, they made sure they don't let the run rate drop. They've continued from where Jatinder left. And I think this is brilliant hitting. Came down the track, got to the pitch of the delivery as well, Hamad Mirza, and made sure that he finished it off nicely. Look at that, beautifully done. Got to the pitch of the delivery and dispatched that for a maximum. One more delivery to go in the over. Oh, that's down towards the fine leg and straight to the fielder, picks up a wicket. This has come out of nowhere, straight into the hands of short fine leg.
He got a maximum. Played a terrific shot. Now an ordinary delivery. He could have got 4 runs on this delivery, but all he could find is a man at short fine leg. No mistake by Nadeem. So Hamad Mirza getting some runs for his team, managing 16 of 12 balls. So the final ball of the 15th over, Asim getting better of Hamad is 131 for the loss of 4. And there will be change in the voices in the com box. It will be Shoaib Ahmed and Harman to entertain you for the next 5 overs.
Let's carry elastic. Batsman left arm. Batsman left arm bowling cover.
Ikramullah to continue. Starts out with that slower delivery. He's known as the death bowling specialist, the left armer. And that was the wicket. Asim getting that catch was a pretty good take. Safe pair of hands from the fielder Nadeem. And Asif getting that wicket. 132 for the loss of 4. Hamad, I beg your pardon. The batter that was removed from the game, courtesy of the bowling of Asim. 132 for the loss of 4 in 15.1 overs. Vinayak Shukla, the new man in, and joining me in the comm box. A very warm welcome, Shoaib Ahmed.
Thank you, Harman. Yeah, 4 wickets down, 132. A very delicate time in this game. Next few overs. Gets the edge, Vinayak, and will be off the mark with a boundary. Vinayak Shukla. He's a dangerous batter, and he started off on a positive note.
Yeah, a little width on offer. Was trying to heave that over the offside. Gets that over the top. That third inside the circle. All he had to do was clear the infield. A good start. Boundary there. That is what matters. Runs are runs, no matter how they come in.
Yes, they won't mind that. That's a wide delivery. Will be another one added to the total. Vinayak made headlines for Oman in the Hong Kong Sixes. That's where he just excelled and scored a lot of runs, and that's how he's been called into the senior team, the main team. An overthrow there, and it will just be a single.
There could have been a run out as well. That could have been the exit of Vinayak. There was a miscommunication, you could see. And Ikramullah, neither was he behind the stumps, or nor was the throw back in time or in the right position. Wasim 17 from 9. He's in a hurry. Shoaib, what do you think would be a good score on this wicket in the course of that 20 overs?
Well, I think they've got a good platform now. 138 already. This is the highest in this series so far. They're getting 2 more. Two runs taken. Yes, no, and finally they make it. The running has not been all that great, not that clear communication between the two. So 140 on the board. This is already the highest score in the series. So with another 4 more overs to go, I would say another 40 runs. That will be a very good score.
Now, that would be a formidable target. Anything over 160 on this track is good. Just played that down the carpet. Long off with Tanveer. All eyes will be on him when he comes out to bat for Qatar. Former captain for Qatar. 141 for the loss of 4.
Just one more ball to go. This is a decent over for Oman. 10 runs off it. And make that 11 now with that single. After 16 overs with 4 more overs left, Oman are 142 for 4.
leg stick. Covering. Right arm over.
Jabir back into the attack. He's bowled 2 overs, given away 11 runs. A very healthy current run rate, 8.8, almost 9. And with Vinayak out there in the middle for Oman in the last 4 overs, they will look to get to 180. A slower ball catches the call and beats the fielder. Not the best of fielding from Ikram. And Vinayak continues his positive frame of mind and attitude. Gets a 4 for Oman.
There will be a boundary check as well. Vinayak continues that assault. He is a pretty good batter, and he's taking on all the chances. Let's have a better view at that. Well, Ikram could have taken that catch had he been a few steps behind. That'll be a pretty close call, Shoaib.
Well, 4 it is. So not a bad call by yours truly. I felt that it was a 4. And Ikram was just taking a walk in the park. Should have been on the boundary ropes. These are the last 4 overs. You need to stand outside the boundary ropes and start and try to be on the boundary ropes every time.
That's a pretty good ball. Wide Yorker. Jobber with that pace. That will trouble the batters. Executing it is not an easy one.
Yeah, good delivery, a full delivery, and executed that well, as you mentioned. Can he bowl those consistently? Nicely done. In the popping crease and full and straight. Now that's been smacked straight down the ground. No chance for anyone to stop that. That is going to be another boundary for Vinayak.
That was absolutely crunched. Again was trying for that Yorker into the block hole. Missed it by an inch, and the batter has played that brilliantly over the bowler's head. And the fielder had no chances. Both of them pretty wide. And Vinay brings up the 150 for Oman. He's moved on to 14 from 6.
He does have that ability to score quick runs, and he's doing that for his side today. Slower delivery that's sliced up in the air will land and will stay there. So a mistimed hit, and they still get 2 runs.
As they say, he's been brave enough, and fortune favors the brave. Vinayak collects a couple of runs live from the ICC Academy Dubai for the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship. This is the game number 4 in progress. Oman taking on Qatar.
Similar shot this time too, but this time they'll only get a single. One more ball left in the over, and it's going to be the left-handed Wasim Ali. One of the few cricketers who've come through the ranks of Oman under 19 age group cricket. Wasim Ali, very genuine and highly skilled all-rounder. Bowls left arm spin, bats at the top of the order. Works it away. Wanted the second Vinayak, but we'll have to settle for 1. And that will be the end of the over. Wasim will face the first ball of the next. After 17 overs, it's 154 for 4. Nicely played again along the ground. Starts the over with a single, and that's the right thing to do here, Harman, because Vinayak is the danger batter out there in the middle between the two.
Yeah, he's been middling the ball well. And that's our proud sponsors, Fan Code, helping us, and the streaming partner, Fan Code, in India for the Gulf Cricket Championship. And 7 districts are associate sponsors as well. All thanks to the 7 districts.
Slower delivery from Ikram, missed by the keeper Imal Lianage, and it'll be a single in the form of a bye.
It's a pretty good delivery. He uses that slower one well, Ikramullah, especially with that angle, was the roll of the finger, foxing the batter and the keeper also, and they sneak in a single in the form of byes. Oman won't mind those. Wasim on strike. Can he attack against the left armour? That'll be interesting to watch. Brings in that ram shot. Doesn't really time it or place it. The fielder does well. Just the single.
Now Wasim playing the second fiddle. The right thing to do. Just feed strike back to Vinayak. Not trying to be the hero here, Wasim. Just ensuring that he brings Vinayak and makes him play the maximum number of deliveries possible. Slices this one and plays it in the cap. Vinayak continues the onslaught. He's on fire. Important runs from the bat of Vinayak Shukla.
Now that was absolutely carved away for a boundary, beating the fielder. And a much needed 4 to keep that run sticking on the scoreboard. The fielder at short third, trying to save that with a dive, but the batter, using the pace of Ikram, was a poor delivery. Full toss, was trying for that wide Yorker. Never easy to execute, Shoaib. You've seen bowlers do that quite often.
I missed his mark, Ikram, and wanted to go for that Yorker, but it turned out to be a full toss. All Vinayak had to do was just open the face of the bat at the last moment, and he did exactly that. 161 on the board. Well spread outfield, 5 fielders on the boundary ropes. Now that's hit straight towards long on, and that's another 6 from the bat of Vinayak Shukla. Clinical hit, and Vinayak, he's looking in great touch.
That's what I'm
Well, half a dozen. Was there also a drop catch, I feel? Tanveer had all the chances to cover that. And Vinayak moves on to 27 from 11. This quick cameo will hurt Qatar. Vinayak Shukla. Jersey number 36 for him. And look at that replay. Kramula, known as the death bowling specialist. Going for that big hit. Tanveer could have saved it. Oh, that's a good delivery. A peach of a delivery to end the over. A pretty good over. 18 overs done. It's 167 for the loss of 4.
Covering while I sit.
Jabir to bowl the penultimate over. Both these batters are into their 20s. Vinayak on 27 of 12, but it's going to be Wasim facing the first ball. Slower ball, wanted to smack that out of the park, completely misses it. And Jabir starts with a slower delivery. Oman and Qatar head to head. One match apiece. That's the ball there again.
Teasing the batter. It was that slower one. The head-to-head has been tied, but that will change today, hopefully. Was firmly hit back towards the bowler. Misfield, a single. Fielder cuts it off. Another 10 legal deliveries remaining in the first innings for Oman.
Yes, in the 10 deliveries, they'll look to get at least another 20. And that will take them to 188, which is a very good score. And Vinayak can do that. He can get them to 190 as well. Oh, wanted to play that ram shot, missed by everyone. Missed by Vinayak, missed by Imal, the wicketkeeper, and it's gone all the way for 4 runs. Is it off the bat? Yes, it is. Off the bat.
So call it also a drop catch, Shoaib. There was a chance for Imal behind the stumps. He's trying to play that ram shot over the keeper. He had blocked him. Imal generally doesn't miss out on such opportunities. He's a fine wicketkeeper batter. Lucky 4 runs for Vinayak. Motors himself to 31 from 13.
Hit in the gap towards mid-wicket. Ikram does well to cover that area and gets a single. Vinayak brings Wasim back on the strike. 173. 2 more deliveries to go in the over.
6 of the over so far. Job has done well. Bowling in the death overs, never an easy task. Anything under 10, call it a tidy over. Oh, goes for the big shot. That has come from the middle of the bat. And a half a dozen, the signal from the dugout of Oman. What a shot was that. Wasim Ali. He has crunched it away. The umpire would like to have a referral. Let's have a look at that replay. That came in from the middle of the bat. Was a pretty good hit. And landing just around that ropes. It's on the ropes, landing right onto the ropes. That's Rahat Ali on the frame with that signal of the 6. A half a dozen for Wasim. Moves on to 30 from 17. 179 on the board with 1 more delivery remaining in the over.
Oh, what a shot that is. Wasim, he's pulled out a rabbit out of the hat. Exhilarating and refreshing from Wasim. T20 cricket at its absolute best. 19 overs, 183 for 4.
Come on, boys, come on. Okay. Come on, guys, come on. Up there's one. Ruler. One has to come in now, no? Huh? One fielder has to come in. Oh, one fielder has to come in the circle, right? Only wait. You said they were behind 4 minutes. I think 4 minutes, huh? 4 minutes.
Ikramullah to continue his last over. Also the last over of the game. Vinayak wanted to play that towards fine leg, over the fine leg in fact. 1 more run added to the total. Well, what a shot that we saw in that previous over, that last ball from Wasim.
And that was innovative. Really good T20 cricket. Got in position. The left-hander becomes a right-hander. and goes away for a boundary to close out that over well for Oman. Posted a pretty good score with another 5 deliveries, another 10 runs, 190 plus on the board. Would be the highest total so far in the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship.
Yes, it's been a clinical performance from Oman. Very dominating right from ball number one. Aggressive cricket, positive attitude, and ensured that they kept getting those runs. And the bowlers not helping themselves too, giving away extras. This one too, sprayed down the leg side. Ikramullah has been expensive in his spell today.
Sliding down the leg. We've been missed by the keeper. Imal also not having a very good day at the office. Leaking runs. They collect an extra run on that wide.
Yes, Harman, just like the batters have to adapt to the conditions and the pitch, and the bowlers have to adapt as well. This is beautifully done. What a shot from Vinayak. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, that was a shot and a half. 190 on the board. What a quick cameo this has been from Vinayak Shukla. Positive attitude the moment he walked out. And look at that. Little wideish. Slices that away for a 4. Ikram not having a good day, as they say. Leaking runs. He's been expensive.
Yeah, just not great bowling at all. This is not good bowling from Ikram. Outside off and easy for Vinayak, and the kind of player that he is, he's not going to miss out on that. So as we were discussing about, the bowlers and batters are just ensuring that they adapt to the conditions. I think the wicketkeeper also needs to adapt to the bounce and the carry. And Imal has struggled today. He's not adapted as well as he would have liked.
Again, that ramp shot coming in play. That will go for a boundary. The third, the fine leg, both were inside the circle. Vinayak doesn't fail to entertain us. Moves on to 40 from 17. 194 on the board as well.
Well, this is just too good from Vinayak. Using the pace on offer, knows exactly where the fielders were, played it late, and is just watching the ball meet the bat and then maneuvering it wherever he wants. 194 already on the board, 200 on the cards, Harman.
Yes, 100%. That 200 is just 6 runs away with another 3 deliveries remaining. And Vinayak Shukla might even get towards his half century. Swing and a miss. They like to get a single. That bounce has been troubling the wicketkeeper Imal. Will be biased signal by the umpire, Asim Mahmood.
A good comeback from Ikramullah. The slower delivery. Vinayak was looking to hit it straight down the ground, misses it, and Wasim very quick to get to the striking end, calls for it, and Vinayak responds. So 2 more deliveries to go. Can we see 200 is the big question, the $1 million question.
Oh, cleans him up. Gets that off stump uprooted. And there's the wicket of Wasim Ali. That partnership. Is it a little too late, I feel? Ikramullah gets his wicket. Wasim walks back. It's a good knock. 34 from 19. Let's have a look at that. Fair delivery. No problems.
Yeah, again, that slower delivery. And played it early. Played it way too early, Wasim, into the shot. Committed himself. And the ball hits the timber. 34 of 19 for Wasim Ali. It's 195 for 5.
It's a no ball called. And he's also gone for the big hit. And it's in the gap. 1 bounce and a boundary. A no ball, a 4. And the next delivery is a free hit. 200 up on the board for Oman.
Well, What a time to bowl a no ball. Ikramullah just has been off colour today. There you go, the free hit signal from the umpire. Now it's a free hit. Last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the innings. Smash that towards covers. It's in the gap and it will race away towards the boundary for 4 runs. Oman finish on a high. 204 in the allotted 20 overs. The momentum in their favour. And this is a very, very good first innings for Oman.
Well, Muzahir came in to face that last delivery and he's done his job because that was a no ball which went for a 4 and that free hit also crunched away. 8 from 2. He's done his job and this is a formidable total. The batting cut for Oman. Jatinder was excellent with his 69 from 50. Amir was looking good before he got run out for 13. Karan 10 from 9. Hamad was pretty good for his 16 from 12. Would have wanted to extend that innings. Basim, well, he was excellent with that 34 before getting bowled out to Ikram. But that game changing was Vinayak, 40 from 18. And Muzahir, a couple of deliveries, both out for a boundary. 204 for the loss of 5 in their 20.
Well, not the best of bowling performances from Qatar. They were expensive and not too many wickets in that bowling department of theirs as well. A wicket for Nadeem, Mujib, Asim and Ikramullah. Ikram was very expensive. Gave away 53 runs in his 4 overs and at an economy of 13. He was the most expensive bowler of the lot. 14 extras and that has helped Oman to get to 204 in the 20 overs. Well, it was Oman who were asked to bat first. Qatar winning the toss, deciding to bowl, but these two batters, especially Jatinder Singh, was looking so good. Amir Kaleem also hit a few, but then this run out from Amir Kaleem, he was falling short of the crease, and that was the first wicket to fall. Jatinder Singh continued his good form and ensured that he kept the scoreboard ticking. They also got some wickets in the middle, but just couldn't put the pressure on the Oman batters. In the process, Jatinder did get to his 50, but then fell to that reverse sweep of his.
Yeah, that reverse sweep is a trap. Some good batting. And Amir was caught at that short fine leg. And Vinayak did really well. Got those big hits. That late cameo of his. And this was a boundary that came in. And Wasim Ali crunched that away. He was timing the ball really well. And Muzahir in the innings getting those boundaries. The slower delivery to get rid of Wasim. And the last delivery of the innings went away for a 4, which was also a free hit, helping Oman to finish off with 204 on the board. Qatar need 205 to win in their 20 overs and would require 10.20 as their required run rate. It's not an easy task, but it'll be an interesting one. We'll move out to a short break, and when we come back, it's time for the run chase.
Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oman in that first innings have managed to get to 204 thanks to some useful contributions from Wasim Vinayak and the top scorer for Oman, Jatinder Singh, scoring 69 of 50 deliveries. For Qatar, their bowling was very ordinary today. They were expensive and just couldn't break those partnerships of the Oman batters. Nadeem getting a wicket, Mujib getting a wicket, Asim and Ikramullah all getting wickets. But Ikramullah was very expensive, gave away 53 runs in his 4 overs. The two umpires are walking out to the centre for the start of the second innings. Mr. Rahat Ali on the left from Saudi Arabia. They're just waiting for them to get into the ground. There you go. Asim Mahmood and Rahat Ali, the two umpires. This is the right time to introduce my partner as well. My name is Shoaib, and joining me in the box is Mohammad Rashid. Rashid, 204 on the board, the highest score in this edition of the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship.
Thank you, Shoaib. Yes, it's a big total on the board, and Qatar will have to really do well, bat out of their skin, especially Imal Yanage, who's been in good touch. He'll have to bat well. We've seen some brilliant hitting from the Oman players, the batters. Jatinder Singh at the start of the innings got to a good 50 odd runs, got to his half century, and then the others came in and followed quite nicely. They posted a big total on the board. Looks like it's going to be Sakhlain alongside Imal Yanage. Both the openers for Qatar have played well in the recent past. They've been very prolific, especially Imal Yanage. He's been in good touch. He's in form as well. He was scoring some runs in the previous recent tournaments as well. It'll be interesting to see who starts proceedings for Oman. There was some good knocks at the end as well. Imal Yanage, 40 matches, 885 runs, an average of 27.65, 650s to his name, a very healthy strike rate of over 120 as well. Will be interesting. Oman will probably start with a spinner. Imal's partner at the other end, Sakhlain Arshad, 27 matches, 603 runs, average of over 25, 350s to his name, best of 76, and a very healthy strike rate as well, just under 130. Both these batters would want to use the power play the first 6 overs, but it's going to be difficult against Shakil Ahmed. 41 matches, economy of 7.15, 29 wickets in his career so far. He's been bowling with a new ball for quite a while for Oman, which is why you see a little higher economy rate. As the field set up, there is a slip in place as well. Umpire Rahat Ali calls it play. Played his first delivery, then Shakil to Imal. Starts off with a slightly back of length delivery that's been played straight back to the bowler, who's fielded well. Will be a dot ball to start the innings. This is a good move, I feel, from Jatinder Singh, bringing in a spinner to start the proceedings. Trying to upset Imal Yanage. Was played it in the air. Opportunity, no, it's over the fielder's head. They're coming back for the second. This could have been close. Better throw was required there. There was a call for 2 runs. Sakhlain was looking like he was struggling, but a better throw from Jay would have certainly caused a few problems for Qatar. Nonetheless, they pick up a couple of runs to start. 2 runs on the board. Chasing 205 runs. Well, that was good running between the wickets. Jayesh should have done better with the throw.
And they're off the mark with those 2 runs. Imal Lianage, and with him is Saklen.
They have played it in the air. New opening bowler for Oman, Shakil Ahmed, coming in with his left arm spin.
Well, left arm spin pace, is that an option? Is that a category? Because he's really quick, Rashid.
Yeah, he doesn't turn the ball. He will always bowl with the arm. He's always going to take it away from the field, from the batter. Two runs on the board so far. Shakil target of 205. There's a bit of stoppage in play, just making sure that everything is in order. But I think this is a good move, Jatinder, to bring in the left arm spinner. He will not offer as much pace as the faster bowlers do. And that can upset somebody like Imal Lianage, who relies a lot on pace, likes to time the ball, is very strong through the offside. So that might just work in favor of Oman. Right, back to live action. That's another good delivery. He's very consistent with his line of length, Shakil, which is why I think this is a good move.
Very quickly, he's become one of their prime bowlers. I've seen him bowl in the 50 over format, the CWC League 2, the ICC 50 over FTP, the tournament. That's nicely done. Just a chip. What a shot. And equally well fielded by Nadeem. Good cricket overall.
Yeah, very good cricket. I thought that was a good shot, well timed by Imal down the ground, and then Nadeem did really well to get to it. Made sure that he kept it in the field of play. So 2 more runs added to the total. This is a good little contest between bat and ball. I wanted to check if that was cleanly collected on the boundary rope.
I just want to make sure that it was saved cleanly. And that looks like it was a clean save. Very well done by Nadeem.
Nothing, I don't know what is going on. Is it just hold on?
चला शकील भाई
And then say.
All seems to be okay. Back to live action. Uppishly played and in the gap. Imal Lianage gets his first boundary. Classy from Imal.
Yeah, that was a shot at authority. A little bit of width offered there by Shakil, and he was onto it in a flash. Made sure that he played it in the gap. Was in the air, but away from the fielders. Bisected those two quite nicely to earn his first boundary. This is a good start for Qatar. That's what they need. They need boundaries. They need singles to be converted into doubles if they are to chase down to 205 runs.
Dot ball to end the first over. Qatar 8 for no loss. Muzahir Raza. 6 matches for him. Down the leg side, they're appealing for it. It's called as a wide, so no chance. He'll have to start with another delivery. That's down the leg side. Gentle loosener from Muzahir.
Not a very good start here for Muzahir. Starts off with the loosener down the leg side. We'll have to re-ball that. 9 runs on the board. Nicely bowled and equally well played. Once again, Sakleen is off the mark. He's made sure that he plays it in the gap. Was in the air for a while. Gets a couple of runs to start his innings.
Well, just the right time to mention our sponsors, 7 Districts. Well, Rashid, you and me, we've seen that logo a lot, especially in the UAE. They've been heavily invested in the cricket in this region.
Yeah, big shout out to our sponsors there, 7 Districts, as you mentioned. They've been part of cricket for a very long time, and they've been supporting cricket all around in this region especially. So big shout out going to them. And Fan Code as well, who've been kind enough to sponsor the event and helped us in producing this event and bringing these live pictures to you. Once again, the wrong line by Muzahir helped on its way for a boundary. We'll have to wait and see if it's off the bat. Yes, it is. So 4 more runs here to Sakleen and to Qatar.
And all the best of starts from Muzahir on this wicket. He can't be bowling on the pads. This is easy pickings. Just down the leg side, a tickle from Sakleen, and that was enough for the ball to reach the fine leg region. Our principal sponsors, the ILT20. The title sponsors for this Gulf Cricket Championship.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting tournament as well. The ILT20 coming to us very soon.
Oh, nicely done on the offside this time. Short and wide from Muzahir. He's bowling on both sides of the wicket, and he's been punished on both sides of the wicket.
Yeah, another very good shot. This time Sakleen made sure that he played it over the fielder's head. Always wanted to play it through that offside. He was anticipating after that delivery on the leg side that Muzahir is going to try and overcorrect himself and be on the offside, and he picked that length quite early. This is a brilliant start here for Qatar. This is the kind of start they needed if they are to chase down this 205 runs. It's a big total on the board, the biggest of the tournament so far. And Qatar is one team that if they get going, these two stay out there, at least for the first 6 overs, they're definitely in for a chance.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think 10 overs, first 10 overs, if these two are there. Beautiful. On the front foot, and he's pulled it. Will reach the boundary ropes, and a hat-trick of 4s for Sakleen. He's enjoying batting against Muzahir.
Another not very good delivery from Muzahir. That was short at length, allowed Sakleen to go across the line. Wasn't from the middle of the bat. I think it was from the toe end, but still had enough power to go over the boundary rope. He always played it in the air and picked the length early once again. They didn't have any protection. Remember, we're in the power play over, so only 2 fielders allowed outside their 30-yard. Important runs these. Nicely plays that straight to the field to end a very good over this for Qatar. 2 overs completed. It's 23 for no loss. Well, it's going to be Shakil to continue. He's got two fielders outside their 30-yard, a long on and deep mid wicket. He's bowling to Imal, who's played it in the air. This is an opportunity. Fielder settles and takes a simple catch. That's the first wicket, first blow for Qatar, and it's Imal Lianage who's have to walk back.
Well, Shakil, he's amongst the wickets every time he comes out to bowl, and this time it's no different. It's a fair delivery. No, is it? Is it? Is it? No, it is not. Oh dear. I spoke too soon. I'll have to eat my words back. This is not good bowling from Shakil. Oh dear.
Well, Imal, this is your lucky day. Christmas has come early for Imal Lianage. I think this is over the popping crease. Yes, it's been called as a no ball. Imal will walk back to the crease. He'll take his guard again and he'll face a free hit delivery.
Well, this is the first time I've jumped the gun. I've said that it could be a spare delivery and it wasn't. Well,
You spoke too soon, Shoaib.
spoke too soon. But Qatar and Qatar fans will not be disappointed, will not be sad about it. They'll be very happy because Imal Lianage is back on strike. And as you rightly mentioned, Rashid, it's going to be a free hit. What a turn of events.
Not very good from Shakil. Free hit delivery, low full toss, that's been played down the ground. That will be a boundary, and that will be adding insult to injury.
Well, what a shot from Imal Lianage. It's as if he's hit that boundary against me. I feel so miserable right now. That is a good hit. Need to find a hole and dig myself into it.
Well, actually, Shoaib, that is the first time you called before you saw something. And that has gone exact against you. But opportunity this for Imal Lianage to make amends, make this count for himself. It's not every day that you get these kind of opportunities, and Imal has been given a big opportunity. 28 for no loss after 2.2. Has been played really well. That's gone like a tracer bullet through the offside. 4 more runs.
What a shot. That was absolutely brilliant from Imal Lianage. It sounded like a gunshot and reached the ropes in no time. What a hit.
Yeah, brilliantly picked up the gap there. It's a packed offside field, but he still managed to get in the gap. Imal Lianage, he's playing a brilliant knock after he's been given an opportunity to come back on the crease. Shakil bowling a no ball. Picked up his wicket, and since then he's hit a couple of boundaries. This is the kind of innings that changes the momentum of the game. Oh, that's nicely bowled, but equally well played. Make it another boundary, is it? Trickling away? No. Good effort by the fielder. Catch that. And they managed to pick up a couple of runs.
Well, Rashid, you've not learned your lesson yet. You don't call it before it happens. But yeah, that looked like it's going to go all the way.
You don't call no balls before they're called done.
Four deliveries. Make that over, which was supposed to be a good over, is not so good over anymore. Coming over the wicket, around the wicket now.
That's a better line from Shakil. You can't allow too much width against Imal Lianage, who's very strong through the offside. It's played up-ish, but just over the bowler's head. Maybe a single to end the over. Imal will keep strike for the next over as well. This has been a good productive over for Qatar. 3 overs completed. It's 35 and a loss.
It's going to be Mohammad Nadeem. So just one over for Muzahir Raza, and he's been replaced by Mohammad Nadeem, who is an experienced bowler, an all-rounder in the side. Oman, they have quite a few all-rounders. Talk about Amir Kaleem, Mohammad Nadeem himself, Wasim Ali. They all are genuine all-rounders. Sufyan Mahmood, Mehran Khan in the squad. Nicely played. That's beautifully done on the back foot, and will almost reach the ropes. This time I waited for Shakil to get the foot right.
Well done, Shoaib. That was a good looking shot. Imal was waiting for that delivery. It wasn't a bad delivery. There wasn't much width given. Boundary check. The umpires want to make sure. Yeah, Shakil has done well. Got his foot down just in time. Showing us some football skills as well. He hasn't had a good day so far with his feet.
Well, finally he got his footing right.
Current run rate of 12. They require under 10 from here onwards. With the way they're going, I think this is a very good opening start. Oh, way down the leg side will be. Oh, the wicketkeeper has missed that as well. Hamad Mirza behind the stumps. They're coming back for the extra second run as well. So 3 runs in total on that delivery, and he'll have to re-bowl it.
Yeah, very rare misfield behind the stumps. In fact, it's not Hamad, and that's why I felt that it was somebody else, Vinayak Shukla, behind the stumps. That's a very unusual way to collect the ball. Signs of a part-timer. We'll find out why Hamad is not behind the stumps in a bit, but it's Vinayak Shukla, the culprit.
That's nicely bowled. Good comeback by Nadeem. But I think Qatar have done well. They've been smart in their approach. Imal Renage has made sure that he goes up against Shakil Ahmed, taking him out of the equation. 41 for no loss. 14 of 7 for Saqlain, 22 of 14 for Imal. Nadeem bowling his first over. He's given away 6 so far in the first 2 deliveries. A bit of extras as well. Oman still looking to break this partnership, which is going well so far. This is played down over mid-on, and that'll run away towards the boundary. That's a very good looking shot by Saqlain.
Yeah, just a short arm jab straight down the ground. Not the full swing of the bat, but he's got some power in those arms, and just a whip straight down the ground. Doesn't need to go big, just timing the ball and placing it towards mid-on for 4.
Yeah, I think that was the key there. He made sure that he played it away from the fielder. Was in control of that shot, and like you said, he's a strong lad. Strong forearms. Nice whip. Gets a boundary. Oh, good delivery. Slightly slower as well from Nadeem. A variation that he's bowled so well in the recent past. He's very experienced. I think he'll be the man who will be of vital importance for Oman if they are to defend the 205 runs. Well, some domestic players as well coming in to watch the game. UAE domestic players.
Yes, enjoying the game of cricket. Of course, you don't get to see international cricket so often at the ICC Academy. Of course, they come here to practice and all of that is there, but these facilities deserve international matches, and we are witnessing one here. And it's a great opportunity for the cricket fans in the region to watch these games whenever they can.
Yeah, an opportunity for them to learn as well. There's a lot to learn, even if you're watching the game, and I think these players really enjoy. They look up to these players from the associate nations, who are, some of them are good mates as well. Oh, outside off stomp, that's been smacked through the covers. They'll race away for a boundary. Nobody's going to stop that. Sakhlin on a roll, another boundary for him.
Yeah, outside off and nicely played by Sakhlin. This is good batting to end the over with a 4. Just playing it on the front foot and playing it in front of square. That is excellent batting. 4 overs, 49 for no loss.
Bowling change, right arm wrong. Glenn, for you over the wicket.
नहीं एक इधर रहेगा ना वसीम इसके मार्कर के इधर रही हो वाह चलो चलो लड़को जरा यहाँ से 2 ओवर
Middle.
आ जाओ जरा यहाँ से 2 ओवर अच्छे वाले
Some spin on offer. Jai Odedra comes in to bowl. 6 matches for him. All these players are young cricketers, just in their early
yes good shot bade good shot
cricketing career. Most of them under 10 matches, but immense talent and potential, and we've seen them in the domestic circuit, Rashid.
Yeah, young in their international career, but they've been in the circuit for quite a while, so they have the experience, like you mentioned. We've seen them in the domestic circuit, and I think this is a good move by Jatinder to bring in the off spinner, try to negate Himalayan Nage and try to get his wicket again. He was dismissed once, but unfortunately it was a no ball. And Qatar have raced on to 49 since then. They've brought in a lot of momentum. That's up in the air and straight to the fielder. Doesn't matter if it's a no ball or not. He's out of the equation. Jay strikes in his very first over.
Well, let's see if Jay's got the landing right. The no ball before we start and celebrate. Now, this time it's okay. This time it's fine. Way behind the popping crease and simple catch at point. Not the best of shots from Imal. I'm sure he'll be dejected with that shot. So the first wicket is down finally. Qatar lose their first. Jai Odedra strikes. Imal Lianage 22 of 17. 49 for 1.
Anif, the new man in for Qatar. Imal did get a chance previously. Anif, 16 games, 370 runs, averages 30, 3 half centuries already, and best score of 60 not out for him. So he got the player of the match in one of the games in the ICC men's T20 sub-regional qualifiers. 49 for 1. Jay gets a wicket in his very first over. Oh, first delivery. Shows some sign of aggression. puts the attack on. Will be a couple of runs. And that's how Jay got rid of Imal Lianage. Was trying to carve that away, and an easy catch for the fielder. He wasn't dropping those. Imal, he's a disappointed man. Another good delivery. It's good work from Jay. And Amir Kaleem is an excellent fielder. He doesn't drop many. Another excellent delivery. Just a couple of runs plus a wicket for Jay. 5 overs done and dusted. Qatar 51 for the loss of 1 wicket. With Anov, the new man, in. Alongside him is Saklain, who's got 22 from 11.
चलो boys. एक और अच्छा है यहाँ पे. हाँ, थोड़ा घूम जाओ बस. जय भाई आप आगे आ सकते हैं. आप आगे आ सकते हैं थोड़ा. मुश्किल नहीं है वहाँ, उधर मारना मुश्किल है, इधर जाएगा. Amir bhai. One brings too late, one brings too late.
Sayyid Amir Kaleem took a good catch. 44 wickets for him. And worked away from Saklain. Will be a dot ball. Mid on, pretty sharp. And good time to introduce my fellow colleague Mudassar Ali. Welcome to the com box again.
What a welcome. Thanks a lot, Harman. And they're trying to pull things back. Jay Odedra getting better of the batter Imal Lianage in the previous over, and all of a sudden spinners into the attack from both the ends. Good start by Amir Kaleem. That experience of Amir Kaleem we can see in his bowling as well.
Yeah, excellent delivery. Getting the batsman on the back foot, pushing him behind. He's pushing that length back as well. Makes room, this time goes over. Hasn't really timed it well. Will only get him a single. You can see the wicket keeper. He likes the bowling of Amir.
Now break now, a left arm orthodox. The pace bowlers going for plenty of runs, even the likes of Shakil Ahmed. He was guilty of bowling that no ball to Imal Lianage. He was caught on the no ball delivery, but the good news is Imal is back in the hut for Oman. A big heave and Amir Kaleem strikes. The experienced Amir Kaleem getting better of Ahnaf. What a delivery.
Squared him up. The youngster Ahnaf departs. We'll have a look at that no ball. And looks like a fair delivery. And Amir Kaleem doesn't waste any time before he gets his name towards that wickets column. Squaring him up, top of that middle stump. Always a good side for the bowler. And Qatar, in the span of 2 overs, have lost another wicket. And of departs 2 from 4, it's 52 for the loss of 2.
The 2 wickets going down, and in comes the stalwart of Qatar cricket. The former captain Mohammad Tanveer arrived 57 matches, 1700 runs to his name. Look at that average, a shorter format 47. Brilliant stuff. He's dictating the terms, Amir Kaleem.
That was a peach of a delivery. First one, probably a wake-up call for the experienced man Tanveer.
बहुत बढ़िया
Let's
आमिर
have a look at that replay. That's how Anuf was dismissed. Experience and class. Another good delivery. That will be the first runs for Tanveer in this game. 6 overs done, 53 for the loss of 2. The power play comes to an end with that over of Amir, just the 2 runs and a wicket.
चलो जरा खुल गया अच्छा पकड़ा है पिछले 2 ओवर अच्छा पकड़ा है
What a turnaround of events at the end of power play. The signal coming in, 53 for the loss of 2. They managed to pick a couple of wickets. Last couple of overs going in favor of bowling unit. Now the required run rate creeping up to 11, almost 11, 10.86. And Jay Odedra, he will continue. He bowled that brilliant first over, going for just a couple of runs and a wicket in his kitty. Now it's up to Sakleen and Tanveer to do that rework for Qatar.
He's bowled well in that previous over, got wicket of Imal. Imal always can be a very dangerous batter if he stays. Got 22 from 17. Sakleen is playing well for the 23 from 14. And Tanveer always a danger batter. Makes room for himself, that's been carved away. This is the gap. Chase for Muzahir, as they will come back for the couple of runs. 2 runs added to the scoreboard of Qatar.
Good job done by young Muzahir Raza, putting some effort. They could have easily gone for that 3rd run. Slow running between the wickets by Tanveer and Sakleen. He had a good outing in the first innings, but gone for plenty of runs, 15 from his only over. Muzahir, he's keeping it simple. Harman, the way he's giving that loop and flight, not afraid to offer some flight to Tanveer.
He's been inviting the batter to go for the big shot, make an error. Another good delivery straight towards the fielder. Another dot ball. These dot deliveries are like gold in this format. The required run rate jumping around 11.25 now. These dot deliveries building will add pressure on Qatar.
Nicely bowled yet again, and
nicely
managed by Tanveer, but straight towards the fielder, Jatinder Singh. So just couple of runs, 4 dot deliveries so far. Yet again cut hard. What an effort coming in by young Amir Kaleem. Was among the runs, among the wickets, now doing extremely good job at point. So tight over from Jay comes to an end. 7 overs done, 55 for the loss of 2.
चलो चलो बॉयज बहुत बढ़िया यार वसी आमिर भाई
Amir Kaleem continuing at this stage. Oman were 56 for the loss of 1. So close by both the teams. Tanveer showing his maturity, plays that down the carpet for a single. He's a very seasoned campaigner.
चलो चलो जरा बहुत आला ज़्यादा पीछे मत रहना मिर्जा
Oman 56 for the loss of 1. Neck to neck if you talk about the runs, but losing an extra wicket, going inside out over the cover region for a couple of more runs, but it won't hurt Oman. Amir Kaleem, those variations are very keen. Quite interestingly, he's using that crease nicely, coming from wide of the crease and coming into the right hander.
He's that over, but there's also protection in the deep. Muzahir, Raza, just a single allowed. A single, double and another single. That's been the story so far in the first 3 deliveries of this over.
Going for that sweep shot, nicely managed. Going over that fine leg fielder. So Tanvir getting better of Amir Khalil, a much needed boundary.
Yeah, that 4 will ease some tension for the batter, Tanvir. And you want him to stay there. He can take the game away from Oman. He's one seasoned campaigner with loads of runs, loads of experience. And you want him to be there. They still have a lot of batting to come in. With the skipper Rizlan, Asim, Nadeem, Ikramullah. Jabir can also swing the bat.
So single after boundary. But a lot depends on Tanvir and Sakleen, and they do also have the service of Rizlan as well as Asim, but they need to make sure to get at least 8-9 runs in every over, wickets in hand. In the later stage you can go after the bowling unit. A good comeback, going for 9 runs, 8 overs done, 65 for the loss of 2. Getting ready to bowl the 9th over of this innings is Sufyan Mahmood. 13 matches, 7 wickets. The economy looks good in the shorter format, 7.7. Gentle medium pace bowler Sufyan Mahmood. The key will be the variations. Look out for those slow ones from Sufyan Mahmood.
Starts off well, trying to go for that 4th stump line. Single worked away towards the 3rd by Tanvir. You know him very well. Well, does it tell us about that variety of bag that he has?
One of those cricketers who really worked hard on his fitness. He makes sure to stay fit and also always working on new skills. He has developed those slow ones. Especially I was surprised by seeing the control from Sufyan. Look at that, just giving some pace. Quite interesting bowler because he never offer the pace. The key will be line and length for Sufi.
It's always important to bowl in the right channels. And if you can get a good rhythm. And he's also got a little ginger pace, not very quick. And Tanvir likes that ginger pace. He's someone who can smoke the ball out of the park. Beats him with that in-swinger. Was that slower one as well? Some hint of swing. The wind doing all the tricks. Sufyan is a smart cricketer.
Mixing up his pace nicely, Sufyan. And Vinayak Shukla has been busy behind the stumps. So 2 wickets going down all of a sudden. That required run rate creeping up to 12 runs per over now needed for Qatar. There you go. It was in the slot, but rolling his fingers nicely, Sufyan.
It was a pretty good delivery. You can see the experienced Amir Khalil having a word with him. Played a lot of cricket together. They know the inside out. And you can see Jatinder, the skipper, who had a very good day with the bat and now would be happy with the way the things look so far. They've controlled Qatar. Just managed to put up 68 for the loss of 2.
Searching for that boundary. Look at the length from Sufyan this time, sharply coming into the right hander. Rightly sent back by Tanvir. There was never a chance for that second run.
Mudassar, the kind of length he's bowling is he's trying to attack the body of the batter, coming in towards the batter Sakleen. He's not been able to make any room for himself or flick that away. That's coming in at that height, and that's some very good tactics used by the experienced bowler Sufyan Mahmood.
In the slot, going down on one knee. Is there a chance? And put down by the fielder. It was a tough chance, but what an effort put in by Karan Sonavle. So Tanvir has been put down on 12, and a good over comes to an end from Sufyan. 9 overs done, 70 for the loss of 2.
चलो boys.
The batting card of Qatar so far, Imal Lianage, 22 from 17. He got a lifeline, got out, was declared a no ball. Sakleen still there, 28 from 19. Enough, 2 from 4 before he was cleaned up by Amr Kaleem. And alongside Sakleen, we've got Tanvir, the experienced man. He's got 13 from 15. 9 overs, 70 for the loss of 2. 5 extras so far. Wasim Ali, another left arm spin option. Carves it away straight towards the fielder. A dot ball to start his spell.
Plenty of options for Captain Jatinder Singh. If you talk about the spin bowling, they've already used Shakil Ahmed, the likes of J. Odedra, Amir Kaleem, now Wasim Ali. Marshalling his troops quite well. And these are the players who perform really well in the domestic circuit for Oman. A new role for Jatinder Singh. He has been doing a terrific job leading this side of Oman. Shimmy down the track. Is there a chance? A fielder settling. A good catch taken by the experienced Mohammad Nadeem. So Wasim Ali strikes in his first over, trying to break the shackles. Sakleen Arshad departs.
Those dot deliveries building up. We're adding the pressure. Let's have a look at that no ball. Fair delivery by Wasim Ali. He was excellent with the bat and now joins the tally of picking up wickets with the ball in hand now. Trying to go for the big shot to ease that tension, and safe pair of hands for the experienced man. He doesn't drop many. Sakleen walks back. A good catch by Nadeem, courtesy of bowling of Wasim. 28 from 20 for him and 71 for the loss of 3 in 9.3 overs. And also, we will head towards the drinks break, and post that there will also be change in voices.
अच्छा मारेगा ये यहीं रह जाएगा यहाँ तेरा घूम रहा है ना
71 for 3. 9.3 overs completed. Oman have done well. They managed to pick up 3 wickets. New batter in. It's going to be Asim on strike.
बढ़िया बढ़िया
It's played down the ground for a single. He's off the mark with that single. Asim. Required run rate very close, just under 13 runs an over. That's a sign of trouble for Qatar. They haven't been able to get a partnership going. Tanveer plays it towards the onside. In the gap, they will just settle for one. They need a partnership, just as I have a partner with me in the com box. Shoaib Ahmed joining me. Good evening and welcome back, Shoaib.
Thank you, Rashid. Yeah, solid partnership in the com box. That's what they need out there in the middle. A solid partnership. Asim and Tanveer. Tanveer, we know he's an experienced cricketer. Yes, they've lost 3 wickets. And that has just put them on the back foot a bit. But you never know. A good partnership can bring them right back into the game. 10 overs, 73 for 3.
Well, that's been played towards the onside. Falls short of the field in the deep. Sufyan into the attack. He started off in the first over, gave away just 5 runs. Started well. He's been in the circuit for quite a while. Has been part of the UAE domestic, the Oman domestic circuit rather, for a very long time. Asim taking his guard up against Sufyan Mahmood, who's on given away just 6 runs in his 7 deliveries so far. And he comes once again. Oh, that's nicely clipped towards the onside. Fielder square leg moves around and cuts it off. They'll manage to pick up a couple more runs. Qatar require a partnership and a quick partnership. One of these two batters needs to get some boundaries going. The required run rate is increasing with every delivery. Remember, they're chasing 205 runs. That's the biggest total so far in the tournament. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Good variation. They'll pick up a quick single. That's all they'll get. As long as Oman and Sufyan Mahmood, they don't concede too many boundaries, they'll be happy to give away singles. Amir Kaleem walks up to Sufyan and gives him a piece of advice as well. That required run rate, a shade under 13.5 now. This partnership worth 6 at the moment. Imal Lianage 22 of 17, Sakleen 28 of 20, Mohammad Hanaf 2 of 4. All 3 batters unable to get going. Oh, that's played up, Ishley. That's played really well. He's picked up that slower delivery and that's been dispatched for a maximum.
He's deposited that out of the park. What a hit. Tanveer, he holds the key in this run chase. If he can stay there, he can bring Qatar right back into the game. Dangerous batter. Look at that shot. Right into the slot and down on one knee. And as soon as he hit it, he knew that it's going to go the distance. Brilliant hit from Tanveer. And pressure on Sufyan. He's been expensive so far. The only way he can redeem himself is by breaking this partnership. Partnership worth 12 runs of 7 deliveries. Most of that, half of it, in fact, has come on that previous delivery. 6 runs. 2 new batters. That's what they want, Oman. They want to break this partnership and keep taking wickets.
That's played uppishly, but in the gap as well. Sweeper will cut it off, and they'll get a single. So this is smart batting by Tanveer. It's a maximum, gets to the other end. He'll need some support at the other end as well. You mentioned about partnerships, and well, Oman did get a lot of partnerships in their innings. They made sure that every batter coming in played with the same kind of momentum. And it was all due to the fact that one of the batters at the top, Jatinder Singh, played most of the innings, most of the overs in that first innings. Oh, Asim comes down the track. That's a magnificent hit through the covers. He'll not get a boundary on that. Will only be 2 runs, but that was a very good shot to end the over. 2 runs coming off it. This has been a very, very good over for Qatar. 13 coming off it, 11 completed. It's 86 for 3.
शाबाश शाबाश वसीम चलो चलो boys, it's wicket time here, it's wicket time.
Well, that's been played through the covers. That's been nicely timed as well. Tanveer is looking good out there. He's on 24 of 22 deliveries.
ऐसे ही दूरे दूरे लगा रे.
Asim still new to the crease. He's on 6 of 5. Wasim into his second over. Just drops it towards the offside. Picks up a quick single. This is smart batting from Asim. Feeding strike to Tanveer, who's really middling the ball nicely here.
तू नया मत करियो कुछ यहीं डालता रहे दूर अच्छा चल रहा है.
Again in the slot. And that's hit straight to the fielder. Nadeem grabs it first, throws it in the air, but then completes the catch. They'll want to have a look at it, but from the body language, I think it's a safe catch and it's a legal catch, which means it's going to be the end of the innings for Tanveer.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if the front foot first, if there was a legal delivery. Let's have a look. Yeah, fair play. Fair delivery. And then let's have a look at the catch as well. Nadeem is a very safe fielder. He knew exactly where that boundary rope was. Took that catch for initially. Had to just backtrack because of the momentum with which the ball was coming with. And then made sure that he just pops it in the air before he touched the rope. He didn't touch the rope, and I think he's planted his foot nicely and completes the catch at the end. I think that's a fair catch, Web.
Well, let's wait for the ball to come into his hands. Rashid saying nothing before it's certain. Yeah, but there you go. Good body balance there from Nadeem, just ensuring that he's kept his body in control and not going over the ropes, always inside the field of play. That should be given as out. There you go. Tanveer is walking, and finally it's been called as a wicket. So Wasim Ali gets the all-important breakthrough, the all-important wicket of Tanveer. 24 of 23 for him. He's walking back to the dugout as Qatar are 88 for 4.
शाबाश शाबाश वसीम.
New batter, Mohammad Rizlan Iqbar, the captain. 40 matches, 543 runs, a best of 72. That is what is required for the team today. And in quick time as well, strike rate of 114. So impressive numbers here for the captain. He'll have to do really well to take his team over the line chasing down 205 runs. Big total set up by Oman. Best of the tournament so far. Well, it's called as a dead ball, so he'll have to re-ball that delivery. The umpire wasn't happy with something. Shiv, yeah, dead ball declared there. He'll have to re-ball. That's the catch once again. Tanvi trying to go down the ground over the fielder. And Nadeem, what a good catch. Nice balance as well. We enjoyed that catch, didn't we, Shiv?
Yeah, special catch, special effort. Tanveer is going to watch that on the screen and think of what could have been had he crossed the ropes. It would have been a 6 and he would still be out there. Some stoppage in play. I think Jatinder just wants to make sure that the field is right.
The umpire is waiting for something. I think something else there. We'll have to wait and see what that is. But before that, Oman getting to 205 runs. That's the biggest total of the tournament. They have played. This is the first game they're playing, so they've made an impact. They've made a statement in this first game for the other teams to watch out for. They have come into the tournament with a bang. And Qatar is a strong side. To get 205 runs against them, I think it needed a special effort, and Qatar and Oman, beg your pardon, has done that. They've produced a special effort. 88 for 4 at the moment. The captain out there in the middle now. So facing his first delivery once again. Nicely bowled. Wasim has been brilliant in this spell. He's picked up 2 wickets, given away just 5 runs. That's what we've enjoyed, that slow left arm. Very different from how Shakil bowls, but well, Wasim has made the impact already.
Yeah, does bowl well, Wasim, and he's got some competition in the team. Amir Kaleem, also a spinner in the side, but he's bowled really well, Wasim. This one's down the leg side. Not the best of ball that he's bowled so far.
Well, even the captain Jatinder bowled some spin bowling as well. Seen him once, I think he bowled maybe a part-time, just wanted to roll his arms. Maneuvering his troops around, he's had a brilliant day. He was brilliant with the bat in hand. Enjoyed the reverse hits. Last delivery of the over, nicely bowled. They'll pick up a quick single to end that over. Another successful over this for Wasim. Just 3 runs, 4 runs and a wicket in that. 12 completed, it's 90 for 4.
Bowling change, Asim. Left arm round the stump.
Well, Shoaib, you were talking about spinning all-rounders. We've got another one here. Sayyid Amir Kaleem. He'll roll his arms as well. Another very talented, very experienced bowler. But the first delivery he's bowled, he's been smacked. Good effort. Excellent effort in the deep. Saving a couple of runs for the team. Good shot there by Asim. He's looked very impressive.
Yeah, since the departure of Tanveer, Asim has to take the mantle now of being the senior partner in the partnership and trying to get as close to the target as possible and maybe chase it down as well. You never know, but as of now, Oman, they are leading in this race to those 2 points. Mr. Duleep Mendes on the right of your screens, former Sri Lankan captain cricketer, now coach of Oman for quite some time, I think 10 years easy. And he has been a vital contributor towards Oman's success. Oman has played a couple of World Cups under him, under his leadership. They've played Asia Cup, they've qualified, And he's brought them from, I think, from CWC League 3, from there all the way into the World Cup. Just a wonderful gentleman and a great coach for Oman.
Yeah, he's done so well in the last few years, which is why we see Oman doing so well overall. This is a brilliant over from Amir Kaleem. He's such a thinking cricketer, such a smart cricketer. Amir Kaleem, you enjoy his presence whenever he's out there, be it with the bat, with the ball, or in the field. Goes for the reverse hit, it's in the air. Oh, I think Mazahir has missed that. Was an opportunity that should have been taken. Not a very good effort. That's the first time we've seen somebody who hasn't really delivered in the field for Oman. That will be the end of the over. 13 completed. It's 95 for 4.
दूर वाला बेटा दूर वाला
Wasim Ali to continue. That's been played in the air and in the gap too. Very well done. Asim gets a boundary to his name.
Well, Asim is looking like a special talent. That wasn't a bad delivery, not all that short, but he got into position so early, read the length, and then made sure that he played it in the gap as well. Between the two fielders, one bounce and off she goes into the ropes. Good looking shot by Asim. 11 of 9. Required run rate over 15 and a half now. 15.7 to be precise. Gets across and sweeps that for a single only though.
The 100 comes up with that single. For Qatar, they need 105 more runs. It's a long way to go reach there. Reverse from Rizlan. He gets it right. That'll be another boundary for Qatar. This is good batting and some counter-attack on display from the captain.
Aggressive batting this by Rizlan. Just like his counterpart, Jatinder Singh was playing a lot of reverse hits and he decided to go for one as well against the spin of Wasim. Because he's bowling it so slow, I think it gives him more time to maneuver that shot and place it in the gap as well. Nicely done. 9 runs of the over. This is turning out to be a good over for Qatar. They need a lot more boundaries. They need to get that required run rate down under 10 at least in the next few overs. And for that, one of these two batters will have to play very aggressively, if not both of them.
Catches the call, but it's beaten the fielder at point. Jai Odedra will clean that up. Another couple added to the total. Good over so far, this one for Qatar.
Well, I think the difference between the two sides was in the middle overs. Oman in the middle overs, although didn't get many boundaries, but they were making sure that they kept rotating strike and converted the singles into doubles. They were placing it in the gap nicely, especially after the wicket of Jatinder. I think that's when they kept the momentum going, didn't lose the momentum, and which is why they finished on a big total.
Yeah, there was a contribution from almost every batter who came out to bat. 20, 30. This is nicely done. Over extra cover, leaned into that one. Into the vacant real estate, and another boundary for Qatar. Wasim Ali expensive in this over.
16 runs coming off it. And that boundary will be the end of the over. Nelson on the board. It's 111 for 4 after 14.
अच्छा आमिर भाई
Amir Kaleem to continue. He's bowled 3 overs. He's been economical. Just 16 runs given in his 3, and he's also got a wicket to his name. Oh, wild swing from Rizlan, and that missed the leg stump. Very close.
Yeah, very good delivery, looping in the air, giving a lot of air. And that was very close to the leg stump. 94 of 35. No chance of a single. Good delivery once again. Amir Kaleem has been very good with the ball in hand. Something might just give in now. He's bowled a couple of dot balls. Rizlan on 10 of 11. Is he trying? Will he try to go for that reverse hit?
I think Amir is bowling too straight for him to try that reverse. There you go again, just finishing on middle and leg. He's bowling it straight and on the stumps. They'll take 2. And that's all they'll get.
Well, they need boundaries here, Shoaib. They'll need one of these batters to be very aggressive. If Rizlan isn't able to get them away, he must feed strike to the other man at the other end. Oh, he's bowled him. That was up on the cards. He was trying to go big. And Amir Kaleem deserved a wicket. He's been bowling superbly well.
Well, Rizlan, a rookie mistake there, playing across the line. It was on the stumps, and he was always going to bowl on the stumps. Fair delivery. And a wild swing. Just a nothing shot. Should have played it straight down the ground, or at least tried to play it straight down the ground. Not to be. Rizlan has been dismissed for 12 of 13. 113 for 5.
लेफ्टी है पाजी लेफ्टी है एक नीचे उतर जाएगा कवरिंग योर लेग स्टिक
Ikram Ullah walks in as the new batter after that dismissal. 19 games, 101, averages 14, and has got that best score of 53. 1 half century, a good strike rate of 132. That was a good wicket. And Syed Amir Kaleem, he's been consistent with his length, 2 for 18 and 3.4. Ikram goes for the big shot. Has he connected that well? Doesn't look like, and the fielder takes it. 2 and 2. The seasoned campaigner Amir continues to trouble the batters of Qatar. And that's the wicket number 5. The troubles keep increasing for Qatar. Ikram Ullah goes on the very first delivery. And that's a fair delivery. And there he goes for that big shot. First delivery, trying to heave that away. And the fielder making no mistakes. The experienced Sufyan with the catch, and the bowler is now on a hat-trick. In comes the new batter, the debutant, Mujibur Rahman. He'll be facing the hat-trick delivery. The hat-trick delivery. He's denied the hat-trick with that placement towards the deep on the onside for a single. End of the over, 15 overs done, 114 for the loss of 6. and a very successful over from the experienced Amir Kaleem. Just 3 off it, plus those 2 wickets. 4 overs, 3 for 19 for him.
एक नीचे उतरेगा, एक नीचे उतरेगा। जब भाई आप उतर जाइए। Bowling left arm over.
Shakil to continue. Oh, sharp delivery. Loud appeal. Not out, says the umpire, Asim Mahmood. It's pretty sharp delivery there, Mudassar.
Sharply coming into the left-hander. 2 debutants, Mujib and Asim, out there in the middle.
बाजी आपका।
Good captaincy from Jatinder. They have got the runs. The bowlers are doing a pretty good job. 3 wickets for Amir Kaleem, going for just 19 runs in his 4 overs.
Lovely, Shakil bhai.
He rotated his bowlers quite well. Early days for him as a captain, but he has been very impressive, Jatinder Singh.
He's a confident guy. He's got some good runs with the bat in the start. 90 to win from 27. This is going to be a very difficult one. Skipper, Jatinder in the frame. Led his troops well.
He looks good. Asim, playing for Qatar, he had a brilliant domestic tournament a couple of months ago. He was player of the tournament. A useful bowler and a batter. An excellent batter, I would say.
Yeah, but it's also the question of that required run rate jumping around. 21 and over. It's a pretty big ask here. Change of angle now for the bowler. Keeping that away, that will be signalled as a wide. Trying to use that angle, come in a little cross towards the left-hander.
The problem for Shakil has been the extras. For the last couple of months, I have seen him bowling those no balls as well as giving away easy runs. He's someone who can get you the wickets in the power play. But the problem has been the no ball, as we have seen early in the day. He got rid of Imal, but unfortunately for Shakil, it was a no ball. Controlling the things here. And in the air, there's a chance. Oh, what a take! It's Mohammad Nadeem. A brilliant catch. He has been busy in the field. Already taken a couple of catches. Now blinder running in and putting that full length dive. What a take.
Yes, it's a fair delivery as well. That will be the end of the batter on debut. Mujib will walk back and talk about that catch. That was a blinder of a take. The well-experienced Mohammad Nadeem. Even on that roll, he doesn't drop it. Applause for him. 117 for the loss of 7 as Mujib goes back for 2 from 6.
Righty on his strike. Bowling change, right arm. Bowling change, right arm over.
Catching has been brilliant by Mohammad Nadeem. Just an over for Mohammad Nadeem, going for 14 runs, but he's making sure to perform for his team in the field. A fumble. So single. But what a unit. If you talk about Oman, leading from the front is Jatinder Singh. Amir Farooq, the new batter, joining Asim.
And at number 9, came completely slipping away from them. 87, the requirement of 23 deliveries. Oh, good delivery for Jay. In that, bowling in the right areas will trouble the batters. We've seen that on this wicket.
Keeping it simple, Jay Odedra, the defending champions of Gulf Cricket Championship 2023, Oman, batted brilliantly. Now the bowlers doing a pretty good job. Things are in control. Now things look difficult for Qatar. They have lost 7 wickets. They started off really well, but lost the plot in the middle.
And also during the toss, the skipper Jatinder said it's a good toss to lose. That shows the attitude of this tonight. Oh, good shot. As he got that in the gap. That's well played. And the fielder will stop that in the bleachers. Will be a couple of runs. And Oman has been phenomenal. Talk about that. The last 2 years, I think they have got some real good success. They played the T20 World Cup. That was in New York and the West Indies. The biggest thing for associate side.
It's a dream come true for all these cricketers. And that too playing against Australia. They performed really well. The likes of Mehran bowled quite well against Namibia. They have a very good, strong domestic structure back in Oman. And loud appeal, but the bowler is not interested, so is the umpire Rahat Ali. So 17 overs done, 122 for the loss of 7.
अच्छा चल रहा है ये वाला अच्छा चल रहा है पा जाओगे एक दो और
So the last 3 overs. Shakil continues. A single to start the over number 18. And also if you win this by a hefty margin, that would also help your run rate towards the business end of the tournament. Round robin. Top 2 teams will play the finals at the iconic Dubai International Stadium. And all the teams want to do that.
They posted a huge total now. Marching towards the victory. Things are in control. The first game of this campaign for Oman, and they are playing like a champions. And inside out. Mohammad Nadeem this time just falling short of Nadeem.
It's not middling the ball, was Asim. And the idea here for Qatar should be to play out the 20 overs. Get as close as possible towards that target. You don't want that net run rate to hurt you in the end.
A valid point, Harman. Early days in this tournament, this is the first game they are playing. They need to make sure to get at least 20-25 runs in the next 15 deliveries. Take the team past 150. If Asim plays till the end, they can go beyond that 150. Goes down on one knee and connects well. One bounce, 4 runs. The struggle continues for Shakil Ahmed. It's a crime as a spinner. You're bowling those front foot no balls.
If you remember, he had already bowled a no ball where he got a wicket and it was declared as a no ball. This one again, another one. He's overstepped again. Shakil, that wide crease line. And that has worked away for a boundary. This will be a free hit. Free hit coming in. Open license for the batter. Good delivery right into the block hole. Just the single coming off it.
He needs to fix this problem, Shakil Ahmed. He has been struggling with his front foot no ball throughout this season, even in the domestic circuit as well as in international games. It's a big sign of worry and a concern for the captain and for the bowler.
Will be another single to cut off that over. A single off it. 11 coming off that over and also a no ball. 18 overs done and dusted. 133 for the loss of 7. Jay to continue. Starts off well. Full pitch delivery. A dot ball to start the 19th over. Amir Farooq struggling to get any bat on ball.
I like the attitude of the players of Oman, the likes of Jay Odedra, the off-break bowler. He bowled quite well, getting that first wicket of Imal Lianage when the partnership was going good. And Jatinder Singh, he was out of the team due to an injury, but he made a good strong comeback as a batter. Always among the runs for Oman, the likes of Mohammad Nadeem and Amir Kaleem. What a story, what a comeback if you talk about Amir Kaleem. And this boy, star in making for Qatar. Asim goes big, a maximum.
That was a good reply. Again, too full. And the batter extending those arms and going for the big shot. That was connected well. Just around that side screen. And a half a dozen. He continues to impress us. 38 from 21. 3 fours and a 6 for him. Promising talent for Qatar. And they'll want his services for that regional qualifiers towards that World Cup in 2026.
Goes for that reverse hit and connects well. Couple of bounces, 4 runs for Asim and more runs for Qatar. A big over coming in from Jay Odedra.
Yes, getting innovative also. He can play those straight bat shots and can also go for those reverse hits. That was a very good shot, crawling away for a boundary. All he had to do was clear the infield. 11 of this over so far, couple of deliveries remaining.
And this time targeting that cow corner. He's enjoying here in ICC Cricket Academy, but not the bowler. Jay Odedra leaking runs, dealing in maxims and boundaries. Asim.
Yeah, that was a little tossed up delivery. And that was in the range. If it's in the arc, it's out of the park. And look at that coverage. 150 up on the board for Qatar. He's 2 away from his 50. It's been a very gritty knock as well.
So 150 up, couple of runs away from personal milestone. What an entry into this Qatar national side for Asim. It's a single. The last ball of Jay Odedra's spell, going for 28 runs, a wicket to his name. He bowled quite well. 19 overs done, 151 for the loss of 7. 54 runs of 6 balls, but the interest will be on Asim. 49 of 24 balls. Muzahir runs in, and there you go, using that pace, putting in the gap. A brilliant knock. First game representing Qatar, and what a start to this young lad. He has arrived for Qatar here in ICC Cricket Academy.
Welcome to international cricket, Asim. He's here to shine. 53 of 25 deliveries. It's been a splendid knock. 5 fours, a couple of sixes, that strike rate of 212. Gem of a talent.
Oh, dictating the terms, and that too in style. Back of leg delivery. Read nicely, using those wrists, goes towards that final leg region. Runs are coming thick and fast for Qatar from the blade of Asim.
Yeah, that was a poor delivery. Anything sliding down the leg. Easy pickings for the batter. That fine leg up the circle. One bounce. Almost taking down the cameraman. Trying to get as many runs as possible. This is the right approach. 2 fours to start the last over. 57 from 26. What a cameo. What a knock.
It's a carnage here in ICC Cricket Academy. He is going bonkers, dealing in maximums and boundaries. It's Asim show here in ICC Cricket Academy.
What a day he's been having. 63. And that was one of the best shots I've seen in the day 2 for the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship. Look at that range. Look at that power. Look at those buildings. Everything fancy out here at the ICC Academy. What a start to the over. 4, 4 and a 6. Muzahir Raza leaking runs. This is just the second over.
What a talent we are witnessing. In the slot, is there a chance for Mohammad Nadeem? Running in, and safe hands, no mistake. At last, some relief for Muzahir Raza, getting that support from Mohammad Nadeem. He has been busy throughout the day, but what a knock from Mohammad Asim. But wait, are we going upstairs to check that front foot? No ball.
Asim show. Does it come to an end? We'll have a look at that front foot no ball. Muzahir Raza. Oh, looks like a fair delivery. So that will be the first. Last laugh will be with the bowler. He's trying to heave that again. Wanted to convert this into an even bigger over. And a very good catch by Mohammad Nadeem. He's been sliding all over, taking those catches. But an excellent knock comes to an end. 63 from 28. 4 sixes. 3 sixes and 6 fours in that innings. And there is that applause. Well done. The entire unit applauding that. What a knock. What a moment as well. Mohammad Nadeem. He walks in at number 10. 40 matches. Just the 6 runs. He hasn't really batted. 40 games. It looks like Qatar has got a very strong top order. That the tail enders were never used. Big swing and a miss. That's a dot ball.
He entertained everyone here. Mohammad Asim, a brilliant knock, comes to an end due to the terrific effort coming from Mohammad Nadeem, running in, eyes wide open. What a day he is having in the field, Mohammad Nadeem.
He's a relaxed skipper, Jatinder. Mohammad Nadeem, he's done really well with those catches. Final delivery. There's a good delivery. Oh, just in the gap. Catch it was the cry. And a 4 to end the innings. 169 for 8 is what Qatar put up on the board. And Oman start their campaign into the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship with a victory by 35 runs against Qatar. The defending champions stamp a strong feat in this tournament. And the experience, Amir Kaleem. Who can forget the knock of Vinayak? He was excellent with the bat. And that skipper will be a happy man. They didn't win the toss. It was the skipper, Rizlan from Qatar, who decided to go for a bowl first. It was the Jatinder show in the first innings. The bowlers did really well, and Qatar unable to chase that big total. It was always going to be a big challenge, and they faced that defeat by 35 runs.
A complete team performance we have witnessed from Oman team. They batted well. They posted a total which was always tough for Qatar. And also in the process, Oman became the first team in this edition to go beyond that 200 mark. They batted brilliantly. The likes of Jatinder, and good to see, applauding his senior player, Captain Jatinder Singh. A lot of hard work need to be done for Qatar. The bowlers especially, they leaked plenty of runs. But this man, be happy man, Jatinder Singh.
Also, there's a lot of positives as well, with Asim striking the ball so well. You do see some runs from Saqlain, Arshad and Imal at the top. Tanveer batted well, but again the bowling department leaked way too many runs and weren't really doing that job on the hand.
They started off really well in the chase of 204. Imal and Saqlain providing that impetus at top of the order, 22 for Imal and Saqlain 28. Tanveer tried his best, 24 of 23, but Asim made sure to try and get some runs for his team. He entertained everyone out here with his 63 of just 28 balls, but nothing much coming from below down the order of Qatar. At the end, they could manage 169 in their allotted 20 over for the loss of 8.
Well, the bowlers were excellent from Oman, starting off with the experienced Shakil. 4 overs, 1 for 34. Muzahir, a little expensive. Economy of 16.50, 1 for 33 in his 2. Nadeem just the over, none for 14. Jay was excellent. 1 for 28 in his 4. Amir 4 overs, 3 wickets. That is where all the damage happened. For just 19. Sufyan, the experienced campaigner, 2 overs, none for 18. And Wasim Ali, first with the bat and then continued to be impressive with the ball. 3 overs, 2 for 23. Cutting out Qatar, 169 for the loss of 8.
And let's see the highlights of the second innings. They started off really well, getting better off Shakil. Saqlain got better off the young fast bowler Muzahir. Even the likes of Mohammad Nadeem leaked plenty of runs. Then came in Jay Odedra. What a start, getting better off Imal. Then Amir Kaleem, the experienced Amir Kaleem, getting a couple of wickets in his kitty. The spinners did a pretty good job.
And that where the game changed. Sufyan came in, Tanveer took him. That was one of the biggest 6 I've seen. Tanveer continued to go for the big shots. He was looking impressive before. Excellent catch in the deep. And came in the Yasin show. That was clean them up. Excellent bowling from the experienced side. And Ikramullah, very first delivery, he was dismissed. There was that another wicket falling. Wickets after wickets. And Asim took the toil, making the bulk of runs. 63 from 28. Played all around the park. Impressive in his very first game. But that knock wasn't really enough. Mohammad Nadeem, he was taking those catches. And that's the summary. Match for Oman. They were told to go for a bat first. 20 overs, 204 for the loss of 5. The skipper Jatinder putting 69 from 50. Vinayak, that quick cameo of 40 from 18. And Wasim getting 34 from 19. Mujib bowled well. 2 overs, 1 for 13. Mohammad, 3 overs, 1 for 25. And then in reply, Qatar could only manage 169 for the loss of 8 in their 20 overs. Asim, top scorer, 63 from 28. Alongside Saqlain, who got 28 from 20. It was the experienced Sayyid Amir Kaleem, 3 for 19 in his 4 overs, alongside Wasim Ali, 2 for 23. And in the story box, it is Oman who won this contest by 35 runs. We will be taking a short little break, and post that will be the presentation ceremony.
Hello and welcome. It's time for the post-match presentation for the game between Oman and Qatar. Well, Oman did really bat well in that first innings, got to a 200 plus total, which was the best that we saw so far on this day 2 of the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship. They scored 204 approximately runs, and then in the second innings they ensured that they restrict the opposition and win the game by 35 runs. They've got their first win to their name, and Qatar, on the other hand, playing their first game, have got a lot of learnings from this game, and I'm sure they'll want to bounce back strongly in the next. Time for us to get a perspective from both the captains. First up, I'd like to invite the captain of Qatar to come forward. Rizlan will have a word with us. Rizlan, hard luck today. Just too many runs on the board in the first innings, isn't it?
Yeah, as you rightly said, I think we gave too many runs in the first innings. Probably, I think this wicket is not the 200 wicket. Probably we could have kept them below 170 or 160 would have been a good total.
In hindsight, do you think you could have done anything differently in the first innings?
I think we gave too many boundary options. You know, I think in the having these long boundary, I think we didn't bowl to the the longer boundaries. We were giving too many easy balls. I think that could be the. That was a different.
Quick mention about your batting and especially contribution from Asim. I think he played well.
Yeah, it's a first game, and he showed a lot of characters, and he's definitely a good find for us. Going forward, we will have many runs and wickets from him.
Hard luck today and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Rizlan, the captain of Qatar. Time for us to call and speak the happier captain of Oman, Jatinder Singh. Jatinder, come forward. Now we'll talk to you first. Take us through your reading of the game. I think it was a clinical performance. All three departments did well. What do you have to say about your performance?
Well, I think starting with the batting, I feel there was a good nip off the wicket. So initial first few overs, there was something for the bowlers. But I think the way me and Amir played in the power play, it was quite sensible. And the target, what we wanted to achieve, we achieved it in the power play. And when the game went on, and me and Hamad had a very crucial partnership in the middle. and we in the middle we were just concentrating more on the single doubles than the bigger hits. If we are able to get a boundary in that particular over, we were trying to accumulate that over to 8, 9 or 10 runs. So I think that was quite successful, and credit goes to the way Wasim Ali and Vinayak led the foundation there in the middle. I think they batted brilliantly, and that is the reason we got 200 on the board.
Well, it was a brilliant batting performance. I think you won most of the game in that first innings because you got a score that was above par. Tell us a little bit about your batting, because you did wanted to score runs and express yourselves, especially mention about your reverse sweep, because that is a talking point every time you're there in the com box.
Yeah, the reverse sweep is see, I always tell the boys in my team, like, the game is an instinctive game. Let those instincts be the real instincts, not the wild ones. So when you get that instinct, just go and express yourself. So I was so fortunate, to get those reverse sweeps connected well. So yes, I just get that instinct and go for it.
Well done today. You've batted really well, and that's why you're also the player of the match. So please collect your player of the match memento from our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Outstanding performance with the bat from the captain Jatinder Singh. Scored 69 runs of 50 deliveries. As he mentioned, he just took some time in the first 6 overs, but then got going. 6 fours and 2 sixes for the skipper Jatinder Singh. Well done, Jatinder. All the best for the future matches. Well done. That's the player of the match, Jatinder Singh, and also the captain of Oman, giving us his insights about the game. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. It's time for us to head back to our gentlemen in the com box.
Thank you, Shoaib. And the games coming up tomorrow will be the match number 5, the host UAE taking on Oman. This will be a big game. They were both the finalists in the first edition. And then in the afternoon, we've got Qatar in the match 6 taking on the Saudi Arabia side. We'll be coming in live from the ICC Academy from Dubai. And that will be it from the day. It has been a long day and a lot of runs have been scored. That's the end from this. It's a very goodbye. Until then, see you.
Oh, he's gone big. Aslam trying to settle underneath, and what a catch!
Both on the back foot. Fielder station, and a terrific catch taken.
This is nicely played, wide of long off.
Nicely managed, going down on one knee.
Well, it's straight into the hands of the fielder. The change is work. Oh, he's bowled him. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a magnificent delivery. That's taken the outside edge.
In the air, but off the mark in style.
Oh, that's a shot of authority, and that's bowled really nicely. Oh, this is another good shot. This is another brilliant hit.
He's on the reverse, gets it from the middle of the bat.
That's up in the air and straight to the fielder. Doesn't matter if it's a low ball or not.
Big heave and Amir Khalil strike.
Ikram goes for the big shot. Doesn't look like, and the fielder takes it.